Hello and welcome to Simple Session 2025, Europe's biggest skate and BMX contest, coming to you live from Tallinn, Estonia. And we are back this year in the Unibet Arena with genuinely one of the biggest courses I think I have ever seen. It's insane. We've got 100 of the world's best riders out here from over 30 countries, and we're about to see our final 15 skateboarders tear this course up. I'm James Threlford, and alongside me is a legend of skateboarding and no stranger to a contest win as well. It's Mr. Rune Glifberg. How are you doing, man?
Doing great, really excited to be here. We've got a stacked field today. It's going to be an amazing contest, and from what we saw yesterday, I think it's only going to get better today. Yeah,
your first time out in Estonia though, living up to expectations so far?
Oh, Tallinn's a beautiful city. I've had so much fun here so far. After parties, all the Simple Session stuff going on, and what a beautiful city. Fresh air, how nice is that?
It's absolutely beautiful here. We did though see, as you say, some incredible qualification yesterday. 46 riders cut down to 15, and we can take a look at our top 3 right now. If you can talk through the highlights we're going to see on screen, Rune, starting with our third place qualifier, Mr. Beaver Fleming.
Yeah, Beaver Fleming showing some really strong runs yesterday. Axe murder right there. And the kickflip indie finger flip, I mean, amazing stuff, feeble grinding. So Beaver really showing that he can skate the whole course. And of course, the big backflips. What else would you expect from Beaver? He's got those on lock, so looking forward to seeing those again today.
Such a unique rider who brings so much energy. And in second place, former Simple Session winner, Mr. Danny Leon.
Yeah, Danny Leon looking to take a win here at the Unibet Center today. Getting so much good stuff done yesterday. Nose grind over the rail right there. Big flip indies. See a lot of the guys hitting the jump boxes. And yeah, Danny's just one of those guys that can just throw it down anywhere.
So from one former winner to a guy looking to take his first ever Simple Session win, Issei Sakurai in first place, qualifying from yesterday.
Yeah, massive alley-oop 540s like the one we're seeing on the screen here, and just really tying the course together really nicely. He's got great flow, getting all around the place, and yeah, just flying every which direction. Massive backside disaster right there, just beautiful, hanging it up right at the last second.
He's going to be hoping that he can replicate those runs from yesterday, maybe step it up a little bit as well to see if he can take his first ever Simple Session win. And delighted to say he's down with the third member of our team, Tuliev Stigneyev, at the side of the course for a quick chat.
So I have Issei here, and Issei was second last year at Simple Session. This year he qualified first. And I have some translation help here because Issei doesn't speak English. But let's ask him, what does he think about the level of skating this year, and what's his prediction for the competition?
今年の大会のレベルはどうと思いますか？あとはこれからはどうする？
めっちゃ高いと思います。
Level is very high.
Okay, and do you want to say something to your fans? And I know that your mom is watching, but she's been writing me. So say something to everyone who's watching and rooting for you.
家族にとファンに何かメッセージありますか？
みんな見ちょって。
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Tuli. We'll be hearing from Tuli throughout today's contest as well as she grabs the riders as they take each of their runs. But Issei there absolutely looking in good stead to get things done today, Rune. We're going to step away from the arena for a moment, though, because there's so much more that goes on at Simple Session outside of just the contest, right? We have jams throughout the city. The after parties are legendary. But speaking of those jams, right, the other day we had a best trick contest on this unique Simple Session obstacle. We're kind of calling it the Simple Session bell that was put into this building in Krulli, an area of Tallinn that is then going to be moved to Freedom Square for the public to be able to skate whenever they want. But before it gets moved, we had a big best trick jam with some of the best skaters in the world. Jaws won it. We had Greyson, Fletcher and Marcelo Jimenez tied for a big air. Let's check out what went down. All right, guys, Simple Session 2025 is getting going with a bang this year.
good times. Estonia Simple Session 25.
Do you know what, Rune? Such a unique obstacle. When I first saw it, I was kind of like, I have no idea what the guys are going to do on this. And they fully delivered, absolutely crushing it. Jaws with that flip melon 3. Insane. Did not expect to see that stuff go down. But from the tricks to pure battle right now, okay, we're going to step to something completely different. We're going to step on the ice. Now, did you do much ice skating when you were growing up, Rune?
I am not a very strong ice skater, I must say, but what I do like and what I am interested in is people just going, battling it out and just having fun, and that's what we saw at the BMX skateboarding ice hockey match.
Yeah, it went off. We had a skate versus BMX match. I didn't grow up ice skating either, so I thought going in goal would be a good idea. How wrong I was, because I lost us the match. Let's check out how it went down.
BMX hockey! Yeah!
Stoked to be still here uninjured.
BMX has absolutely smoked the skaters again.
But we beat the crap out of them.
That was simultaneously the best and worst thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, not something I ever need to be involved in again. I think BMX won, but I can't quite remember. Maybe 3-1 to BMX. We'll move past that. It was a good time, though. It was a good time. And thanks to everyone who came down and hung out. We had so many members of the public there partying, kind of enjoying the atmosphere. So, yeah, it was awesome. It just shows the kind of great things that go on at Simple Session throughout the week outside of the arena. But we are going to come back into the arena and talk about the course right now. Now, Nate Wessel has been a part of the family here at Simple Session, designing insane courses for us for 19 years. This year might be the most creative and huge I have ever seen. What do you think of it, Rune? It's massive.
Yeah, it's a really big course, a lot of big quarter pipes, like 12-foot range, also like some banks that are probably like 15, 16 feet tall. So really massive stuff, but also a great technical section with all the rails and banks and Euro gaps and all the kind of stuff. So it makes for a really good course, and it's going to be an exciting competition.
Well, you had the chance to ride it the other day. We popped down and had a little look at what the course has to offer this year.
So we're here down on the Simple Session 2025 course, and we're going to go and take a bit of a look around. So Rune, we're down in the park. This is the big transition section of the course this year. What are you feeling? What do you think the riders are going to be into?
I think definitely like the big jump box here behind us is going to set a lot of people up. Big 360s, big methods, things like that. And, you know, that kind of shoots you straight into the big order corner over here, which, you know, it's got a nice bit of vert on it. And I think we're going to see a lot of people probably go off the corner, go off to the big bank extension. And then it's just full flow from there. I mean, the options are endless. I think you can just go wherever you want to go. And I think we're going to see a lot of creativity, a lot of different lines out here.
And on this side of the course, right, we've got the more streety elements. We've got these massive rails. It's a full kind of snowboard-inspired section. It's gonna go wild.
Yeah, I mean, Nate Wessel put a really good course together. I mean, we got all the step-ups, we got all the variations. So this is a section where you're gonna see a lot of people get more tech. And obviously we got the big rail, so that's always exciting to watch.
Such a monstrous course, Rune, and we saw Greyson Fletcher absolutely ripping it around there, filmed by, of course, the legendary filmer that is Chris Gregson. Greyson, our 15th place qualifier into the finals today, and we're just about ready to check out our start list. We're heading down to the park right now with Dave Duncan and Christian Iyer to run through our skaters in today's finals.
Wow, 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 look at that. Are you ready right now, Simple Session Tallinn? Let's meet the riders.
Tallinn, Estonia. These guys were the best skaters yesterday here, and now we are going to start the finals. Tallinn, Estonia, are you ready for the skateboarding final?
All right, our first rider lives right down the street from me in California, brand new on the Birdhouse team. We're talking about Greyson Fletcher.
So the next skater is coming from Amsterdam. Please, let's make some noise for Diego Broest.
Next in from Turin, Italy, let's make some noise for Ivan Federico. Viva la Bim.
The next guy was flying around the course yesterday during qualifications. Please, let's make again some noise for Marcelo Jimenez.
Next, we got Elias Nilsson coming out of Norway. Make some noise, Elias.
And the next guy in the finals, one of the most technical skateboarders in Europe right now. Please make some noise for Christopher Krulli.
Next, come away from down under Australia. Make some noise for Daniel Woolley.
From Denmark, Copenhagen, this next guy. Please let's make some noise for Victor Solmunde.
Next up, he was the champion back in 2023 from Long Beach, California, Julian Aguilarde.
From Japan, coming from the other side of the world, here in Tallinn, Estonia. Please let's make some noise for Yuro Nagahara.
A few years back, he was the Swiss champion. Simon Gerberger's here. Simon Gerber, Switzerland.
Multiple time simple session visitor, please. This guy's flying around the course as high as he can. Please make some noise for Hampus Winberg.
Next rider, you've seen him out on the Nitro Circus Tour doing crazy backflips. Let's make some noise for Beaver Fleming.
Last year's winner and also multiple times on the podium. This guy is no joke. Please, let's make some noise for Danny Leon.
Yeah, Danny. And he was #2 last year for the summer session. Issei Sakurai from Japan makes a noise, #1 qualifier right there.
And these are the skaters who are gonna be in the finals. Tallinn, are you ready?
Well, here we are. We see our top 15 from yesterday into today's final. Issei Sakurai searching for his first ever Simple Session win and trying to do it at Simple Session's 25th anniversary. To run through the format quickly for today, we have some slight changes from yesterday. So yesterday was 2 one-minute runs with overall impressions. So the guys had to make both runs count. Today, though, these best run counts. So they get those 2 one-minute runs. It feels very similar, but you can see the riders step it up, right, Rune? Because, you know, you can maybe drop that first run, go for a safety run and build on it. Or if you fall, if you have a bad first run, you can go for broke in the second. So it kind of doesn't push those guys out that maybe don't have a great first run, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think this is a great format. I mean, best run counts always makes for the best skateboarding, and that's what we're going to see here today. We're going to see all the guys pushing it 100% and trying to deliver everything they got.
Well, speaking of the best skateboarding then, Rune, what are your predictions for today? Who are you excited to watch?
Really excited to watch Issei. I think he's really been skating great. Qualified first yesterday, so that's always a good sign. And his flow across the course is just amazing. We got Hampus from Sweden. Amazing rider. He's got all these hard flip indies and things like that, and just flowing around the course. A lot of speed. Really rad to watch. And Yuro Nakahara, one of my favorites to watch. Definitely one to look out for. Another Japanese rider that's going to be doing it big today, I think. And of course, Greyson Fletcher. Oh my God, I think that's why we're all here, isn't it? It's going to be amazing. Looking forward to see it. So yeah, I'm really excited to see everyone rip.
Yeah, I think the really exciting thing is, like we mentioned, Greyson, he's qualified in 15th place. He dropped a few tricks in qualification, so maybe we could see this top 15 really get shaken up today. It is all to play for, and we're about to get going. Let's head down to the booth room. Let's get this final underway. Okay then, here we go, Rune, hustling our way to get down to the commentary booth. We saw Dave and Christian talking through our 15 qualifiers, and a reminder of them on the screen right now. There's a top 8. It is obviously running in reverse order right now, so the positions that you see at the start list for today, that isn't the order that they qualified in, it's in reverse order. So you see our top 3 there. 3rd place, Beaver Fleming. 2nd place, Danny Leon. And 1st place, Issei Sakurai. Getting ready to drop. Very, very excited to get into this today, and we see our first rider up. Didn't quite live up to what we were hoping and knowing he can do from having seen that course preview as well. Like everything he did in that was one continuous line. That was first try. He kind of went in for some tricks we hadn't seen him try yet yesterday, so it'll be really interesting to see what he goes for today, Rune.
Yeah, Greyson's one of those guys yesterday that didn't have a full run and still managed to get in there, because the stuff and the energy that he leaves out on the course is just amazing. And it's just, you never know what you're going to get. And that's exciting, and that's what the judges are looking for. Spontaneous, wild skateboarding. I think that's always going to get the judges excited.
Yeah, absolutely. I was speaking to Dave Duncan, and he was saying, do you know what? I think since Greyson joined Birdhouse, he's kind of stepped it up a notch. It's maybe fired him up, and he's our first rider in, kicking off with his first 1-minute run in the skateboard finals at Simple Session 2025. Doing it with so much speed and aggression, as we always see from Greyson Fletcher. No holds barred. He's always 110%, rolling in on that bank, absolutely insane, and that huge cradle grab. Haven't seen him do one of those yet, Rune. Just throwing
amazing.
It out.
That looks so good, and just the height on it was amazing. Just flowing over that roller hip right there. Big old front side air through the corner, kind of a stiffy, straight leg. And up for the high 5. Ollies into the quarter. We saw David Lloyd get absolutely smoked on that yesterday. Greyson makes it no problem. Amazing stuff so far. So he's got a good run going. He's got about 8 seconds left, so just trying to get one last big trick in there. Big old 1 foot.
Signature, and then he wants to get, this is what we saw him try in qualifiers yesterday. Actually insane. I can't believe he's even looked at this. This is not something, when I came into the park, I was like, oh, maybe we'll see someone pressure ollie off the railing into the big bank. The great thing about Simple Session, it's not like the Olympics where the timer ends and, you know, the judges aren't going to count anything. They're going to try and count this. Oh, okay. He wants to get back up there. It's about the crowd and about the fans at Simple Session. It's about keeping it fun. People just want to see great riding, right?
There he is. Oh, looking pretty close on that one. But it was like he was just having a kind of a tough time getting his balance up there yesterday. He kind of got into it a lot easier, but he's got a second run coming, so let's just hope he gets that. But look at that big old ollie to truck up on that 4 or 5 foot vert. massive ollie to 50-50 over the A-frame rail.
I'd say already, though, a better run than we saw out of either of the two that Greyson did yesterday, just kind of getting more done and then going for that big pressure ollie at the end, which is a smart move, really.
Yeah, just flying all over the place, getting the high fives on the way over to this ollie in.
Oh,
and
my
that's
word.
a big ollie. Beautiful 1 foot.
Huge, so huge, isn't it? No one doing 1 foots like Greyson Fletcher. So what a way to open it up, and Greyson is down with Thule at the side of the course right now.
Greyson, what a start to the skate comp at Simple Session. I mean, you are a proper wild child, but you also had a birthday yesterday. Let's talk about that. What did you do to celebrate?
I fell asleep right when I got home, but my friends went out and raged it for you guys, so yeah, that's what they did.
And such a strong start to the competition. Are you going to repeat what you were trying to do there in the second run?
Who knows, but next time you better have a shoulder up there for me if that's coming.
Awesome, there you go.
Perfect, didn't even see it. Let's go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I feel like Greyson doesn't really care what score he's getting out here. If he gets that tail drop in, he's happy. But it is an 84.16 for Greyson Fletcher. A big score. We only saw a few riders into the 80s yesterday. Expect to see that lifted today.
Yeah, definitely a huge improvement on Greyson's score from yesterday, and yeah, looking to jump up in there into some of the higher spots and improve from that 15th place. So, I mean, it can really only go one way, right? So I think he's excited to be here, and he just delivers, leaves it all out on the course.
We're switching, though, to a young talent from the Netherlands right now, Diego Broest. First time at Simple Session was 2020. Still only 18 years old, and really turned a lot of heads yesterday with his riding, getting things going confidently right now too. Saw him have a bit of a slam in practice. Luckily, seems to be all good, coming through with that back lip on the A-frame rail, and then heading up and carrying that speed to the front lip, down the kink, gapping out and hitting that bottom section. Huge.
Yeah, that lip slide's a really big trick for him. Not seen anyone else hit that. We saw just one person do the 50-50 yesterday, but other than that, I think in the finals today, he's going to be the only one hitting that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think some of the riders definitely looking to kind of step things up from yesterday. Like we were saying, with the overall impression, you've kind of got to play it a little bit safer, because everything you do counts. You can't drop a run like you can today. So Diego looking to make it happen. Maybe wasting a little bit of time, kind of heading back through. I don't know if there was something else he had in mind there.
Yeah, I think he had another big trick in mind, like on the step down right there. Looks like he kind of just lost his balance on the approach a little bit, and had to just ride across. But beautiful backside lip slide right there on the A-frame rail. There's that lip slide, olling all the way down to the lower rail. Nose grind up the ledge.
So hard to get that done. You've got to pop out over that quarter that comes up off the end as well. Yeah, getting it done. I mean, we say he maybe missed out a trick that he wanted there, but it was a full pull. The judges are going to like that. A clean first run for Diego Broest. See there our judges as well, assessing the situation. We were kind of talking about what they're looking for, and they were saying, you know, we do like people that bring the wow factor. It's all just about kind of hard tricks. If you are hitting this course fast, finding those creative lines, big gaps. It's not all about who can flip the board the most or do the most tech tricks or spin the most. And that's kind of what we like to hear, right? Rewarding that creativity and power. Diego Broest getting a 69.66, and we switch now to Ivan Federico, a rider that I know you particularly like, Green.
Yeah, Ivan's a great rider. Always looks different, and you know, he's just got great flow. He loves the flip melons. We saw him get really creative with that yesterday, doing it in some places where no one else is really doing flip tricks. So it'll be interesting to see if he's going to step up or kind of stick with the same stuff that he was doing yesterday.
Such a great tweaked nose grab to kick off his run, turning around on that big bank up there too. And then, yeah, getting that flip melon up there done. It's so far to travel, and you can see he really has to throw it under his feet, because that landing comes up real quick when you're transferring up like that, but gets it done comfortably and starts linking together this street section of the course. Nice nose blunt slide. Sliding around there on the bank as well. But coming back up to the big Red Bull bank.
Plenty of time left. Probably going to go for another. Oh, there's the tray. Oh, this is tray flip melon. I thought he was going to do the kick flip melon, but trying to get everything into this run. And I've seen him make those in practice, so I think he's going to give it one more try and hopefully get it done right here.
Yeah.
A few more seconds left.
Such a wild trick. Oh, we see him do quite a lot. It's kind of become like, yeah, just a bit of a signature for him, really, hasn't it? And it's so hard. You don't really see anyone else doing it. We were saying earlier, it's kind of, you used to see the tray flip mute fakies on vert quite a lot, kind of like PLG doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, the tray flip melon, the backside grab, kind of like a bit of a lesser seen variation. Let's look at some of the highlights though, Rune.
Yeah, nice nose blunt slide right here on the A-frame rail. Just looking really smooth. Kind of tweaks his body a little bit. There's that tray flip, and really hard to get the grab and get it in there. I think he just came up short on the speed a little bit, so he's going to land on that kind of forgiving knuckle up there, but yeah, just not able to pull all the way through and right away.
Yeah, getting it done. So we see our judges there, Pat Duffy, Lowry, Christian.
Yeah, great panel of judges here.
Yeah.
Pat Duffy, no stranger to the big rails. 61.33 for Ivan on this first run, so definitely looking to improve that on the second run. So hopefully we'll get that done.
That tray flip melon though is one of those tricks that is so significant.
Yeah.
That can absolutely make or break his run. You know, if he can put that down, he's going to jump right up that leaderboard. Speaking though before of rewarding the wow factor, of rewarding that power and that speed, that is exactly what Marcelo Jimenez brings. Coming out of Chile, third time at Simple Session, and the guy just absolutely tears. There's no, much like Greyson, there's kind of no half measures with this guy. It is all out.
Yeah, looking to hit the big rails, big drop down rails, and yeah, starting off right here on the big box jump. Oh, with a 360, oh, going almost all the way to the floor. But yeah, just getting away from him. Looks like he's gonna reset and start that run over.
Yeah, uncharacteristic fall from him. Hopefully we'll see him, yeah, sort that out. It was like he just missed the grab on the nose a little.
Yeah,
Still
nice judo 360.
Yeah, gets that done. Looking to build that speed back up. Yeah, lovely, fully upright on the eggplant.
Heavy
a couple
slam.
Of uncharacteristic falls. He's, yeah, saying goodbye to that. I think he knows that with those two falls, it's kind of, A, it's not what he can do, and B, it's just not going to make the cut. So there isn't too much point kind of persevering. Just get that rest in. Kind of keep his legs fresh and come back for run two.
With the best run counts format, two falls, you're definitely thinking that's not the run for me. So definitely looking to improve on the second run.
Totally upside down.
Just throw this one away.
Egg.
Yeah, beautiful eggplant right there.
I love that when, you know, you see the grab and the super late putting down of the hand as well, almost bringing the hand in as you're kind of coming back down. 45.00, yeah, kind of as expected. That is our last place score right now. Fourth rider to drop. Definitely a lot more that he can bring though. So we look forward to his second run. Going to put the pressure on himself a little bit to deliver in run number two, but yeah, I don't think Marcelo minds. He's yeah, a bit of a contest veteran nowadays. And this guy is someone I'm really excited about. Absolutely love watching this guy's stuff online. Elias Nilsen from Norway, one of the best styles and most creative bag of tricks in the game.
Yeah, he's got a great TikTok with a bunch of creative, fun videos on there, skating all kinds of interesting parks, and just really doing stuff that not a lot of other people are doing, and he's got a unique way of riding a skateboard and coming up with some special tricks. Starts off with a nice big alley-oop, indie air over the hip there. Nice flip indie, no problem. A bit of a different line to what everyone else is doing, so pretty cool to see. Wow, ooh, big slam right there. think he tried to yank a little stalefish in. I'm pretty sure he wanted
Was it stale pulling?
Yeah, I think he just wanted to do a regular nose blunt, but tried to pull it in with the stalefish, and yeah, not the way to do it.
Fair play for the commitment, though.
Yeah.
And that right there is
front
such
shove.
a unique trick.
Yeah, that is a cool trick, front shove from a quarter pipe like that.
Yeah, you don't see too many people throwing those. Kind of unreliable, but if anyone can make it happen, Elias can. Coming back through again, I think this is kind of going to be a bit of a scratch for Elias. It's not what he can do.
Yeah, I think that fall kind of shook him a little bit. It was a hard fall, looked like he kind of came down on his hip and elbow kind of hard. Beautiful start. And here it is again, nose blunt. Oh no, it was an indie yank.
It was indie. Yeah. Almost just looked like he kind of left it slightly behind his weight, was maybe under it a little, but trying to commit to it.
Yeah.
Sending shouts to everyone around the world, wherever you are watching from right now. Thank you for being with us. Make sure you give the Simple Session socials a follow. And if you're over on YouTube as well, make sure you have hit that subscribe and like button. Elias there getting a 52.16, as we say, not what he can do either. So a couple of riders already leaving themselves quite a lot to do in run number 2. I don't want to speak too early, but this guy is super consistent. Christopher Kroon from Sweden, a very exciting rider. 2024 Tampa Am, placed 4th. Made the finals here at Simple Session in 2022 and 2023. So knows what to do to get a good result.
Yeah, another great Scandinavian rider coming out of Sweden, and he's really got a unique bag of tricks, likes to be tech, and starts off nicely with a kickflip, backside lip slide, back tail up the ledge, and yeah, really calm, nice style. Backside 180 nose grind, popping out, switch back 180 again. Beautifully done, Smith grind across. So really working the rails, kickflip, frontside board slide down the Big 10 stair rail.
I can't stress enough how big that rail is as well. Like, the guys are making it look really simple to hit, but man, you roll up to that, it's kind of like waist high. And there on the pyramid rail as well, taking that crook to bonking the 5-0. Still 20 seconds left for Christopher, looking at a great score for run number 1 if he can keep this going. I also want to say as well, kind of that understated back tail up the Hubbard to kick off was one of my favorite tricks from yesterday. Not the hardest trick we've seen, but that we didn't see yesterday, Brune. He fell on that in both of his runs. That kind of late front shove to front board on the flat bar over the driveway. Great opener for him, and he puts himself in an awesome situation where he's now landed the run he wanted to land. He has all the freedom to get creative into run number 2.
Yeah, great run. And yeah, we spoke to the judges yesterday a little bit about the use of course. The judges said they're not going to penalize people for not using the whole course. You see Christopher here only sort of using the rail section and the street section, but doing it really well. So I think we'll see a good score right here. But obviously, I think if you want to get on podium, you need to be using the whole course, but I think we're still going to see a really nice score because there's a lot of really technical, beautiful skateboarding right here.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's kind of like they're not going to penalize you, but obviously if you can do both, you're probably going to get rewarded for that. So if you're only going to do one, it'd best be really damn good, which is what Christopher just managed to do. He's down. We can hear his thoughts with Thule right now.
Christopher, so fun to have you back here in Tallinn. Last time I saw you, we were in the small venue, and you know, you're a proper street wizard. So how is this course for you? Because there are a lot of park elements as well.
Yeah, it's difficult for me because I don't skate a lot of parks, but I like the street course. But yeah, I'm trying to do my best of it.
The last time we spoke, I asked you, what do kids in Sweden eat? Because you're so good at skateboarding, so you're still into meatballs. So.
Absolutely, I eat it every day.
Lovely, thank you, and good luck to you in the second run.
Thank you.
I might start eating meatballs every day if it allows you to skate like that, man. Wow.
Seems like they're working.
Yeah. So waiting to see his score, an 85.16. We have a new leader, Christopher Kroon. That is huge. Bumping Greyson Fletcher down to second. And we'll have to see how that stacks up. Like I was saying just before, a really, really solid place for him to be after run number 1. He can just build on that for run 2. Another really consistent, more street-orientated rider. Dan Woolley out of Australia, 17 years old, out here with the Tanabata team. The whole team out here tearing simple session this weekend. And Dan, we kind of saw him yesterday work this transition section to kind of tick that box, get something in, and then go over to where he's more comfortable and where his strengths lie in the street course, dropping in on top of that bank room.
Oh, has to throw that first one away. Yeah, like you mentioned, the transition stuff is definitely not his strong side, but yesterday we saw him with some really nice transfers over the jump box, but it looks like he's going to get over into the rail section and start tacking around, which is what he does best. And in my opinion, he does it really well. He makes it look beautiful, like that backside Smith grind right there.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea for him though to go, okay, if he can kind of get a couple of transition bits in and then very quickly, still with like 50 seconds left, work the street, he's ticked that box and then he can just get into where he knows he can score more points. So unfortunately, yeah, not quite working out for him with the fall and the fall on the 270 lip as well. That's kind of uncharacteristic. We've seen him just doing that over and over this weekend. So again, run number 2, I think, going to be the one, but good to kind of keep it going, just to, you know, spin those legs up, get feeling warm, get comfortable.
Yeah, I reckon he just needed to shake the nerves and just sort of get into some rhythm. So I think we'll see great things from him on the second run.
Yeah, let's take a look at what he did get though. Beautiful backsmith. As good as you could ever hope to do it that. Back lip on that pyramid rail as well. And then, yeah, textbook flip front boards coming in for that front lip down. So good stuff for Dan Woolley, if he can clean it up.
Just having a little chat with our sister session winner, Sky Brown, right here on the screen.
Yeah, Kate with her as well. Kate just bumped out at last minute from the podium by Lola Tambling, so Kate finishing up 4th in the end. Let's see where the judges want to fire Dan Woolley into. Our top 3 right now: Christopher Kroon, Greyson Fletcher, and Diego Broest. A big gap though between Diego and Greyson. Greyson on an 84.16 and Diego on a 69.66. So I think we'll see the gap there kind of being filled by some of the other skaters. But Dan Woolley, a 55.00. A reminder that we're working in reverse order of qualification right now. Victor, I don't know if that was intentional, but I like it. I like the spin. We are working in reverse order, so we are technically, I mean, if you look at the scores from yesterday, we're going to the better skaters last. So expect to see some high scores coming in. It's not necessarily how it'll work out, you know, but yeah, technically speaking, from yesterday, the higher scores coming in as we progress.
Working our way into the top 8 right now, so definitely going to see some of the better riders right now, like Victor, starting off with a big 360, backside disaster up on the extension up there on the big bank. Nice big transfer, nose grinding over the hip, just flowing around beautifully. Nice big 360 over the volcano, and looking to get into some of the street stuff over here.
Your fellow Dane out here, Rune.
Yes.
Doing the country
Absolute
proud
ripper.
so far. Lovely nose grind through as well. Definitely kind of more of a transition rider. But again, we see him kind of moving over to work those street elements a little bit to show, yeah, cool, I can be there, I can tick that off. Wonder what that was going to be. Was that maybe like a heel flip?
Yeah, I was trying to heel flip Indy right there.
Yeah.
And, just getting away from him.
Shows just how tight that quarter there is. It's got a lot of vert on it for the size that it is.
It really is not a great wall ride for a heel flip Indy.
Yeah. We have seen stuff done though. I think it was Hampus yesterday did that heel flip frontside air.
Yeah. Makes a little more sense. Oh, there's the back 180.
Only guy
grab
doing
over.
that.
Yeah. Well done,
Great.
Victor.
I mean, the judges are going to love seeing people doing things that no one else is doing out there. Yeah, I don't know that we're going to see anyone else back one the box to fakie. It's so blind, but he just makes it look so easy. Rest assured, if you are kind of new to skating, you're, yeah, very welcome to Simple Session. And yeah, I can tell you that is not an easy trick to do by any means.
Victor working the street section nicely right there with the nose grind into the back nose blunt.
Yeah, you can just see it almost just missed the flick.
Yeah.
Just kind of popped away instead. And then here we go. This just blind all the way around. I remember when Bob Burnquist started doing that over the mega ramp, I lost my mind.
Yeah.
Lost my mind.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, because he'd do the switch back one into the Indy 7 on the quarter. Shouts to Bob, man.
Yeah.
Pioneer.
Yeah, absolute madman on the Victor's dad there, Jacob. Supporting always, giving Victor a few pointers.
So a really strong run. He puts himself onto the podium, a 71.16. Third place, very, very respectable score. But interesting, because we know we can step it up if he can get that heel flip Indy in there. He's going to level it up for sure. So Julian Agliardi, winner of Cymbal Session in 2023. There's his dad watching on, cheering him on. They travel a lot together. Julian, 15 years old from Long Beach, California. Riding for Niger's Disorder Skateboards, as you can see on his t-shirt. He's in a very good place there.
He was really ripping yesterday, putting a solid run together, or two solid runs actually. Amazing to see.
Yeah, he was on the podium last year as well, actually. Got third, so hoping to replicate that this year if he can.
Starting off some nice speed, big front feeble. No splint slide. Oh, just getting away from him. Just loses his balance a little bit right there. But yeah, he's as confused as we were right here. It looked like it was in the bank for sure. Kickflip back lip, straight into a backsmith grind down the big rail. Nice technical combinations. There's the Bali grind. 270 lip slide, been seeing a lot of those.
It's crazy how like experienced and comfortable he seems in this contest environment for a 15-year-old. You kind of do look at him as a bit of a contest veteran already, you know. He's at that point where he drops a trick and it's fine. He's straight back in, kind of travels the world, going to a lot of the international events. He's at contests kind of most weekends, it seems. And yeah, just got straight back in there after that fall. And I think he knows he can clean that up. Like you say, he kind of looked a bit shocked after that fall. He wasn't expecting that. So yeah, I'm sure we'll see him get a full pull in run number 2. That is such a big gap up to that front feeble as well, right?
Yeah, great start. And just really looking solid. Just had a little problem there on the nose blunt slide, but other than that, like looking beautiful, nicely dipped back Smith grind right there. This is really a great skater, nose grind. Getting over to the big section.
So Julian Agliardi, our 7th place qualifier into today's finals, and we'll see how he feels after that run. He's down with Thule now.
Julian, we're so happy to have you back here with us at Cymbal Session. In 23, you won. In 24, you were 3rd. You are a bit of an all-or-nothing rider, right? You take a lot of risks. So how is this course for you?
Yeah, the course is really gnarly because I don't skateboard much. It's a lot of bowl. I'm like kind of outside my comfort zone. And everything's just like packed, so it's really cool. And it's sketchy, so yeah, pretty fun.
You don't look like you're out of your comfort zone, and you still have your 2nd run left. Like, what can we expect from you in the 2nd run?
You'll just have to wait and see, honestly. Got a couple of things, we'll see. I mean, like, it was so sad. It's the same trick, I found the same trick as yesterday. But it's all good, you know?
Well, we'll all be cheering for you in the 2nd run, so good luck.
Thank you.
Do you know what? Julian is a rider as well, kind of like Niger in a way as well, which is interesting with him riding for Niger's brand, you know, like Niger being one of those guys that it doesn't matter if he's kind of dropped a trick and he's under so much pressure, it's like the final hit, he can make it happen. We saw that last year with Julian. It kind of came down to his 2nd run, puts himself onto the podium, puts himself into 3rd. So definitely don't count him out. He's not going to let that pressure get to him. But we move now to our 6th place qualifier, Yuro Nagahara. Again, one of the Tanabata contingent. First time at Cymbal Session, came 4th at X Games in 2022. He's ridden Do Tour as well, and he's here at Cymbal Session for the 25th anniversary. Let's see.
Yeah, Euro's a really exciting rider. And he just always goes fast. He looks for the big gaps, and yeah, really just pushing as hard as he can. So it'll be interesting to see what he's going to do right here. Something massive kickflip Indy, right up to the top, almost riding out of the ball right there. Too much speed. 1 foot ollie across the hip. Big 540, no problem. A nice transfer right there. That transfer is really difficult. It made it look so easy.
It's kind of blind. You can't see the landing when you take off, and it's a really tight quarter as well, so there isn't much margin for error up to that back tail.
Come up high, and all of a sudden the quarter's there, and it's really short and steep. Just missing the K-grind there. Oh,
man, that's so frustrating for him, because that K-grind was probably the easiest thing we've seen him do of the whole run.
Yeah.
So annoying for him, because he was on such a great run right there. So it's probably going to come down to run number 2 for Euro. We were maybe looking at a new leader there.
Yeah, he's got a few seconds left. I think he's going to try one more, maybe.
Yeah, maybe use this as practice for run number 2 as well.
Let's have it.
Oh,
ooh.
Looking at that kickflip Indy 3, maybe.
Yeah, maybe kickflip Indy 180.
I was going to say, though, it kind of didn't look like that rotation was there. Maybe that is what he's going for, which would be crazy.
But the 1 to forward there, just looking solid.
Perfect.
As big as they come. Massive front set air landing right up in the corner and almost coming all the way out of the ball. Big 540, about head high on that quarter.
That's the gap we were talking about.
Yeah.
Look how precise he is into that transition. That is all just feeling and instinct right there.
And here we see that fall, just unfortunately stepping back on the board at the wrong time. But yeah, that's what happens when you're trying to chase down your board and it's going full speed across the course and you're trying to run with it.
Yeah. Simple Session having a poll right now over on the YouTube live stream. You can have your vote as to who you think is going to take the win. We have 5 more riders to drop for run number 1. And Euro Nagahara getting a 66.50. Such a shame, because our first place score right now is an 85.16, and he almost looked on for that. He looked on for it, and he's going to have a lot to do in run number 2. Up there with first place qualifier and fellow Japanese rider Issei Sakurai, who has the benefit from having qualified first yesterday of seeing everyone else drop and knowing what he needs to do to get into first. I'm sure he's already got his own plan though. We go to this guy though, who really impressed us yesterday, because he was in Heat 1, which you would think quite often maybe not the most favorable place to be. I know he'd expressed that he was maybe a little bit nervous being in Jam 1. Is that going to go against me? But we spoke to the judges before. They were like, absolutely not. We are seeing everyone kind of as equal across this. The run 1 is going to set the standard, and you know, if people don't beat it, they don't beat it. And Simon made it through in 5th place, a really high qualifier. Swiss under-16 champion, second time at Simple Session, and having a great showing this year, kicking off with that Indy 3, but just leaning off the back a little bit, Rune.
Yeah, just having a bad start in the 360 Indy. Was sitting beautifully in first for most of the competition yesterday, probably up until about Heat 8 or something like that. So he'll be looking to come over to the Tech Street section and do some of his wizardry, like that 5-0 to switch crook. Bastian Salabanzi, classic right there. Hauling down, back nose blunt. 2 solid rides yesterday, the 270 lip. Five seconds left.
Front side flip. Such a shame that he fell on that Indy 3, really, because then he would have had time to get that front feeble in. So a great first run for Simon, but that fall on the first trick is going to hurt his score, I think. And like we were saying, it's not so much that it's like, oh, you're being marked down for falling, but it's the time that you lose really more than anything, and that killing your speed, because also then you've got to work twice as hard to get back into it, because this is such a big course, right?
Yeah, and the judges just can't give you the full score. You know, when you lose in time and you've lost the trick, it's, you know, it's the difference from going from maybe a 80 all the way up to like a 89 or even a 90.
Yeah, which would be amazing to see today. And if anyone can do it, I'd say maybe our next 4 riders can. A stacked list of names out here at Simple Session. Always a great mixture of European and international riders.
We've got Hampus Winberg coming up next, and he's definitely one that's looking to improve from yesterday. I saw him in practice earlier, really going hard, throwing a few more things out there that he wasn't doing yesterday, but he's got great flow across the course. Simon Gerber right here with a 64.33 on his first run, so definitely looking to improve that on the second run. But that's what's so great about this format. It's best run counts today, so we'll see him hopefully step up and make his best run in the second run.
Yeah, for sure. A name, though, that is really smashing it right now, kind of really blasting himself out there on the international scene is Hampus Winberg, Swedish champion 2023, Simple Session 2022 silver medalist, and of course in the 2024 Olympics too. So he's just been kind of progressing hard over the last kind of few years, making his mark, and he certainly did that yesterday in qualifiers. Just missing out on those top 3 spots, but he's hoping he can get in there today. There's that hard flip Indy to open, no one else doing that.
Straight into a body barrel, up over the hip, kick flip Indy. Already 3 amazing flip tricks right there to start off with, one of them being a varial into the 540, but 4 tricks and just not easy ones, none of them. Picking up some speed right here across the course. Massive transfer, so hard to do. Ollie 1 foot on the hip, nose grind across the flat bar.
Oh,
and just a silly fall right there.
That's kind of like Euro with the crooked grind, right? It's the easiest trick that Hampus has done in this whole run. It's not going to hurt him in terms of being marked down, but it does kill his speed a little bit. So hopefully he can get back in there, because you know what? I was looking at that going, this could be a real contender of a run. And there's that hard flip Indy again, maybe just getting some practice in on that.
Yeah, it's a shame, but it does happen sometimes. I mean, he could have done with just doing a 180 up to step up, but try to get that melon grab or the lean grab on there, and just mess them up.
Sorry, realized that I called the hard flip opener. It was actually the varial flip Indy. So when I saw him go for the hard flip at the end, I thought he was kind of just practicing that again. But no, it was a varial flip opener that he did, and then backed up with that hard flip Indy at the end. That nose grab 5. So nice. Only guy managing to do that as well. That is such a big bank to even be able to get to the top of, let alone do like a frontside air out into the bank next to it. Nose grind there, and then this is where he just lost it. You're right, like if he just went for that frontside ollie, that front 180, I think would have been okay, but that is so good. The arm just fully behind, gets his legs out of the way. No one else doing it like that. I mean, barely any people doing that trick at all anyway. And he's down with Thule as well. Let's see what he thinks.
What a strong start. First run, absolutely killed it. You are so fast, I couldn't even follow you anymore at the end. You know, you've been to Simple Session twice before, but you've never been at the big arena, so how is this course for you?
It's super fun. You can go faster and it's bigger, so it suits my skating a little better, I would say, but it's nice.
And when you talk about the second run, like, what can we expect from you? Like, what are you going to perfect in that one?
I'm gonna skate a little faster, hopefully go a little bigger and make my things.
We got to score in you, score 3rd for now.
I'm happy with that with a fall, but thank you.
Well done, Hampus.
Yeah, I think that's a very good verdict. Happy about that with a fall, an 83.31, currently in the top 3. A great place to be, and just shows actually, if he doesn't have the fall, where the judge is probably going to put him, because like you say, it is going to be a big difference. A guy though, who has been consistently in Simple Session finals, but never placed in the top 3, qualifying 3rd yesterday, Beaver Fleming. Just how unique is this guy?
Yeah, he's just a showman. He's got a lot of unique tricks, especially on the box jumps. Skates a lot of mega ramp on the Nitro circus. Used to traveling around the world, doing shows and everything. So he's definitely got a unique style. yeah, tricks that are more, it's like more showmanship than the traditional skating that you used to see, like that axe murderer right there, tweaking it up on the hip.
And do you know what the thing you mentioned there of him kind of traveling around the world doing shows with Nitro Circus, because they're shows for kind of general public, he has to make sure he's so consistent on his tricks. He has to have them so locked in, which means when it comes to contests like this, he's in a great position because he's just got all of his best stuff locked in.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a great consistent rider, and he's got a lot of all the different tricks. Great variety, hit the street stuff, the rails.
Through linking together the street section. Oh, the back 50. I don't think we saw him do that yesterday. I feel like that might have been a board slide or something yesterday, but the back 50, nice. And he knows he's timed this to perfection, dropping in with 6 seconds to go to get one last big hit. Backflip on the box. And the back 3 over the hip too. The judges will count that. A great first run for Beaver, and that right there is strategy, because we know what he can bring. So he has gone for that, the situation we were talking earlier, of maybe getting that safety run in, of going, I can do all of this in my sleep, so let's get a good score on the board that leaves me with kind of not so much pressure for run number 2, but in run number 2, we will see him step that up for sure.
Yeah, he definitely looked excited about this run, and I think the judges are going to give him a good score. From what the scores they were given yesterday, I think we're going to see him probably move into first place. But who knows? It's definitely a great run. Staying on everything, big backflips like the one we're seeing right there. Just look at that, boned out and everything. So great run for Beaver. Back 360 there at the end. Just hanging on.
So waiting for his score right now, and he's down with Thule.
Great run, Beaver, congrats. You know, you do Nitro Circus, as James was saying. How much of your run do you actually pre-plan, and how much of it is spontaneous because you have such a big, I don't know, bag of tricks in your sleeve?
Yeah, it's a mix of both. It kind of just depends on how the run is going, like what obstacle's in front of you, and then you think really quick. That's what I love about it. It's on the spot, like go, keep on your board. That's the goal, to make a full pull, so I'm stoked to do that on the first run.
Well, it was super fun watching you. And you know, you've been in finals at Simple Session several times, never yet on the podium. How do you think you're going to score this time? Because we're going to see a score in just a few seconds.
Yeah, I'm excited. It'd be an honor. I mean, it's just an honor to be here and skate with all these incredible people. So stoked. Thank you, Tallinn. We're going to give her on the next one. You!
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Beaver. Good luck in the second run.
So an 82.50, not into the top 3, which is interesting. Maybe the judges want to see him flip his board a bit. I don't know. I don't know what he kind of needs to do, but he can step it up for run 2 for sure.
Well, yesterday it was both 2 runs count, overall impression, and he did have 2 great rides, so that's probably what gave him the big score versus the individual run. A little bit surprising though. That was a pretty strong run, I felt, but that's why we're down here and the judges are up where they're sitting. So
exactly. I feel like we can see him kind of step it up though. We talk about he's got that varial kind of thing going on, the finger flip in the back flip. We know he can take it up a notch. Dropping in right now though, last year's winner, Danny Leon. He's previously won 2 Simple Sessions, been on the podium 5 times since 2015, but he has never won in the arena. So he's going to be looking to add that to his trophy cabinet if he can. Amazing at linking together, of course, with the beautiful front Smith through the pocket, Stalefish over and then grinding round the bowl corner as well. A rider who is great at doing both. Up to nose blunt to then the revert back the same way. And then gets that tray flip up. So he kind of then comes into this street section with the back tail up, and he's going to start linking together some of these rails. There's the nose grind through.
Just a really consistent rider, everything on point. And even when it looks like he's sketching out a little bit, he recovers so well. Back 50 across. Nice 360. So great variety on this run. Definitely going to probably see a good score for Danny on this. Flip Indy right at the end and stepping up to a nose manual. Just trying to get the tail slide in as well. but all that stuff was pretty much after time. So what a fantastic ride for Danny right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking a look at some of the highlights, has one of the best crossbones in the game there, and that the front side transfer up. These kinds of courses are just Danny's bread and butter. He skates kind of like a BMXer, really. He just loves these kind of parks. And actually the kind of like mixed use as well, where you see the street mixed in with the big transition. He just comes in rubbing his hands going, let me at it.
Yeah, this type of contest is kind of built for Danny, I think, because he could just skate all bits of this course.
Yeah, so Danny with that flip indie, and do you know what? Yak is in the live chat on the Simple Session YouTube right now agreeing, saying Beaver didn't do any flip tricks. I think next run he'll do his Beaver flip and get 90 points. We'll have to see what goes on. Let's see how Danny's feeling after run number 1, though. He's down with Thule.
Danny Leon, Simple Session legend, absolute crowd favorite. That was just the first run, and I know you were having some health issues like broken ribs and whatever else is going on, and you're still at such a A game. How is this come for you so far?
Yeah, I broke my ribs 3 weeks before coming here. So my mentality was different. Just enjoy with the friends, enjoy Estonia, just try to skate a little bit. And that's what we did.
But well, looking at you qualified second, and now you had a pretty solid run. What are you going to plan for the next one?
I really don't know. I'm going to try to do some trick better, kind of in the same line. But let's see the best. Oh.
Broken ribs and you score first, Danny, really. Amazing job, Danny. Congrats.
Thank you.
An 86.83 for Danny. We talk about people scoring well in their first run and leaving themselves all the freedom to get creative and see what they can point run to. Danny sat in a great spot right now. We move, though, to our first place qualifier, hoping to upset Danny's day and seeing how high he can go. He definitely has more in his locker. We saw him doing just the regular 540 yesterday, saying just as well, just the regular paddlers 540. We know he's got the 540 body variant. We know he's got more on the jump box. He seemed to qualify yesterday comfortably in first place, which is insane to say when we look at the standard of riding that we've had. But yes, 16 years old from Japan, Issei Sakurai getting ready to drop.
Yeah, he's got great flow on the course when he gets in there. He gets all around the park super well. Just this opening combo right here. Over the box, straight into the big stalefish, tweaking it, landing right up in the corner. It's just beautiful. Nice big ollie across. There's that backside lip slide through the pocket. They get up into the street section. Almost getting pushed to the wrong side of things there, but with 1 foot ollie over, blunt slide across, back boneless on the wall, 50-50 all the way down.
The thing I find so amazing is how much speed he's managing to keep through the street section, because you can see, obviously, the street section, not his strongest part of his riding, obviously wants to go over there to show that he can do it, but manages to get it done so quickly and then into that 540, and there, the amazing front side 360 over the box, kind of hitting that full snowboard style, and gets the front blunt done as well. It's going to be interesting to see what the judges think. Is that better than Danny Leon's 86.83? Danny giving him props. Unbelievable. Let's check out some of the highlights. Let us know in the Simple Session live chat on YouTube what you think his score should be. Oh, look at the shape on that stalefish ring.
Yeah, stalefish looking really, really good. A lot of flow. Starts off his run with just a lot of flow, big ollies across, just really getting around the place super well, and then gets into some of the more tech stuff on the street section, kind of switching it up really well, moving from side to side, front side, back side as he's going through it. And then there you go, the massive alley-oop 540 into the front side 360. Really strong finish. And the front blunt just to round things off right at the buzzer. Really good run. It's going to be interesting to see. I think Danny's run was a little more versatile, a little more, you know, switching it up and doing different things, but definitely a lot more energy coming from Issei.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I think you might be right. I think Danny could still be in first, but we're not judges, so we will wait and see what score comes.
And again, we have to keep in mind that yesterday they were given scores based on 2 runs, not just the best run counts today. So it'll be interesting to see how the judges are looking at this one run from Issei Sakurai.
Yeah, it's true, kind of as you say, there's almost the impressive side of things, because it's mental to pull off one great run, but to be someone that can just go, 2 incredible runs. But you know what? The judges loving that, an 89.63. So Danny Leon is going to have to find something else if he wants to be up in first place here in the Unibet Arena in Tallinn at Simple Sessions' 25th anniversary. Danny there, he's still happy, feeling good. And I believe we are going to head to a break in just a moment after we check out these results. So here we go, just a reminder of the standings. So of course, we've just seen Issei go, an 89.63, Danny behind him in an 86.83, and Christopher Koffekroon with an 85.16, holding it down, just showing, do you know what? If you destroy the street section, you can still be up there in the top 3. And we are going to hand down to Thule now. She's at the side of the course. Let's see what she's getting up to.
So, you know, we have hundreds and hundreds of athletes coming to Simple Session every year, but there is a hidden force behind the kids coming here, their dads. And I have 2 of them right here with me. Christopher Krohn is your son, is 3rd currently at the male skate competition. Kate was participating at Sister Session before, your daughter was skating. Let's talk to you about, like, how is it to see your kid skating in a big comp and, you know, doing well or falling, or like, what are the emotions that go through your head?
Yeah, it's hard to describe. Like, having your son in the final, it's wonderful. Like, yeah.
And let's talk about Sister Session as well. Like, Kate was skating before, she was doing great. Like, what are you feeling?
What am I feeling? Nice, it's okay. Like, she skated. I think she skated pretty good, so, but always when your kid drops in, it's amazing. It's just amazing. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, and it's so fun to see you here supporting your kids doing the sport they love. And yeah, good luck to Christopher in the final.
Thanks. Thanks.
So here we are in Tallinn, Estonia. Run 1 is done. It has been absolutely wild so far. We've seen some shake-ups in the leaderboard from qualification yesterday as well. How have you been feeling about it so far, Rune?
Oh, I think we've seen some amazing skating so far. It's been really good. Christopher absolutely crushing it on the rails, getting tech, linking everything together. I was really excited to see that. He's still sitting up in 3rd place. Danny Leon, obviously just amazing all over the course. And Issei just keeping his #1 spot from yesterday.
Yeah, what do you think Danny's going to need to do if he wants to get up into that 1st place? Because we've now got, I think it's 3 points between the 2 riders. We were looking at it going, maybe Danny's done what it takes. Issei just comes out swinging. Here, have an 89. What's Danny going to need to do if he wants to get up there?
Yeah, I think the judges are really looking at coming out on the course with a lot of energy, coming out with a lot of speed, and flowing across the course really well. So that's what Danny's going to have to do if he wants to get back up in the top spot. In my opinion, anyways. It's always up to the judges. They know better than I do.
And what do you think of Christopher in 3rd? You talk about the street there. We're seeing someone being able to really focus on one part of the course and absolutely destroy it. Like, let's get into that a bit more, because we were saying maybe in the top 3 you're going to need to be hitting both sides, but he's just going, I'm just going to destroy this section right here.
Yeah, I thought it was great, and it's a really difficult course. I mean, everything is linked really tightly together. So, you know, hitting the flat bar or the A-frames across there and then going down the big rails, it's really tough. You really need to have your feet set up perfect. and he did a really good job of it.
Yeah, well, we've got the guys in the finals spinning up their legs right now before they head into run number 2. But earlier today, hopefully you joined us for the sister session. We had 9 incredible female skateboarders taking to the course and crushing it. Delighted to say that Sky Brown, our champion, is down on the course with Tuli Yevstigneyev right now.
So I have Sky Brown with me, winner of Sister Session 2025. Sky, massive congratulations once again. So let's reflect back on the girls' comp before. Like, what was the level of riding and what was your whole experience of Simple Session?
Yeah, level was high. You know, this park's pretty big, pretty challenging, but we pushed through it, put on a good show, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And now you're watching the guys' comp. So the first runs are done. Oh, let's not die. The first runs are done. What is your take? Who do you think are going to be on the podium?
Gosh, that's hard. I don't know if I have one yet. They're all ripping. Definitely cheering on the Tanabata crew, but gosh, I don't know. It's pretty hard. I mean, Issei just did an insane run, only 16. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you want to say something to everyone watching, like all the fans out there, and just reflect a bit on Simple Session? And I don't know, what are you experiencing here?
Yeah, you know, all the guys are going big. This park's big, so you kind of got to go big. There's street and park, so you kind of see all of skateboarding as an overall skater. So, yeah, I mean, it's super fun to watch. Yeah.
Well, amazing. Thank you so much, and congrats once again for being our Sister Session champion. And I hope you come back next year.
We'll be back for sure.
Yeah, thank you, Tuli, and thank you to Sky. Such a great ambassador for skateboarding. If you didn't watch the sister session earlier, please do go back and watch it on demand, because everyone crushed it. 9 riders just doing battle here in Tallinn. It is worth mentioning, though, Simple Session is 25 years old. Huge. 25th anniversary this year. We got going in the millennium, 2000. What were you doing 25 years ago, Rune?
Oh, traveling the world, doing X Games, getting ready to be a father, and yeah, just doing the same stuff I'm doing today. Skateboarding, having fun, traveling, a little bit different back then, but a lot of the same stuff.
Kids a bit older now as well, I'm guessing.
Yeah, kids a little older. They've moved out of the house and everything, so yeah.
Amazing. Well, Tuli has been out finding out what fans and skaters have been doing 25 years ago too.
And I'm from Latvia.
So we're walking around asking people what they were doing 25 years ago, because Simple Session got 25 years here. So what did you do 25 years ago?
Let's go. 25 years ago, I was 5 years old, living in Tennessee, so probably playing soccer. I was doing that a lot when I was 5 and trying to stay out of trouble.
Playing football and learning how to talk.
I was on the World Cup skateboarding tour, traveling all over Europe.
I was 1. I was freshly born in the hospital of Monivale in Australia.
Won X Games like 17 times.
I actually went to the first Simple Session. Woo!
Sleeping.
I was organizing an almost illegal rave.
9th grade. Organizing Simple Session.
Trying to learn to skateboard in Viljandi. Probably shit my pants. Not drinking as many beers.
PlayStation. I was in Nigeria farming.
I finished university.
I was working in Tunisia.
No idea, I was 4 years old. Riding bicycle.
Doing crazy things.
I was happy because I wasn't paying like taxes or rent.
Probably learning how to eat.
Playing flute.
I don't know, I can't remember.
Blasting down like a small hill in the winter.
just starting my professional BMX career.
Riding simple session. I need a calculator to do the maths, trying to catch snakes and lizards.
I was born. I was not born yet.
Listening to techno music.
I was dreaming about simple session.
Riding BMX.
Probably riding my first BMX bike.
I don't really know.
My mom was about 6 months pregnant with me. I was probably just sitting in there kicking it.
Nothing, I wasn't even conceived yet.
I was playing soccer.
Learning feeble grinds.
I was really looking forward to the very first simple session, and by that, happy birthday, simple session 25.
Congratulations to Risto, Mario, and everyone, the whole crew. Been amazing. Happy 25th anniversary Simple Session. Here's to 25 more. Keep it going.
Happy birthday, Simple Session, and Estonia to everybody.
Happy birthday, Simple Session.
Happy birthday, Estonia and Simple Session. Let's go. Happy birthday, Simple Session 2025. Let's go.
Happy birthday, Simple Session. Come on, 25 years, killing it. Skate, BMX, party, community. We love you. Thank you so much. Well.
Happy birthday, Simple Session. It's coming to my best friend's birthday every year. 25, best year.
Happy birthday to Simple Session!
Happy birthday to Simple Session, and thank you for all the crew who have turned this event in this 25 years into a world-class competition and a full community that makes Estonia bigger and of course celebrates this fantastic sports. Happy birthday, my baby. Thank you.
Happy birthday to Simple Session and to Kalmberg Brothers.
Yeah, happy birthday, Simple Session. 25 years of chaos. Fuck me. Can I swear?
Happy birthday, Simple Session. Happy birthday, Simple Session. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Simple Session.
Happy birthday. Congratulations to Risto and Mario. It's incredible what they've done. Really incredible. So glad to have been able to have been a part.
Happy birthday, Simple Session. Yeah, go on, Simple Session. Happy birthday. Thanks for having me, and hope you have a good one. Happy New Year to Simple Session. Happy birthday, Simple Session. Let's go.
Feliz cumpleaños, Simple.
Happy birthday, Simple Session.
Happy birthday, Simple Session.
Happy birthday, Simple Session, and thanks for having us.
So, happy 25th birthday, Simple Session.
Happy birthday, Simple Session. Happy birthday.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch, Simple Session.
Happy birthday, Simple Sessions. Love you. Hope you have a good one.
Of course, happy birthday to Simple Session. Happy birthday, Simple Session.
Happy birthday, Simple Session.
Happy birthday, Simple Session 25. Let's go.
You guys know I mean this. Happy birthday, Simple Session.
Happy birthday, Simple Session.
Happy birthday, Simple Session. So, shout out Simple Session on 25 years. Been here longer than I have, so that's crazy.
Happy birthday, Simple Session.
Happy birthday, Simple Session.
All right, welcome back. We are getting ready for run number 2 of the skateboard finals at Simple Session 2025. As you see right there, the 25th anniversary of Simple Session, and the guys absolutely crushing it so far. We've seen some shake-ups in the leaderboard already, and do you know what? I'm excited to see Greyson Fletcher from 15th up to 4th right now. It's James Strelfer with you in the booth today, and alongside me is Mr. Rune Glifberg. Who have you been loving today so far, Rune?
Amazing. Greyson was amazing, obviously. I thought Hampus did really well. Danny Leon, was hyped to see Christopher Kron sitting up on 3rd right now, just with all his tech wizardry, kick flip front boards down the big rails, and just linking everything together super well. Hoping we're going to see more from Euro and some of the other guys that haven't had the best first ride yet, but its best run counts, and so the second run could just take the win right here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be wild. I feel like we were in a situation where we have a bit of a mixture between riders, where you've got some names that maybe didn't do what they wanted to do in run number 1 that need to make up for that in run number 2, versus other guys who are going, I'm chilling. I had a great first run, like Issei, like Danny, like Christopher Kroon, Coffee Kroon. yeah, they're kind of in a situation where they're going, we're just going to build on this. So, yeah, it depends whether you're someone that enjoys and thrives under that pressure or not. But Greyson Fletcher is going to be our first rider in. We are running in reverse order if you are just joining us. It is best run counts, best of 2 runs. Yesterday was overall impression across the 2. So today we definitely get to see the best ride in. Greyson Fletcher just sneaking in 15th place, currently sat in 4th. So the finals here at Simple Session going quite well for him so far, opening up with that big gap. Someone who's definitely going to try and hit some different tricks and different lines. That big gap up to Smith Bash.
Going so fast right here, hauling up onto that 50-50 on the A-frame rail. Taking it over to the transition part. Just that acid drop right there on the big bank is amazing. Whoa! Okay. Just getting a little bit ahead of himself on that big backside there. About 8 feet up. Just absolutely flying. Greyson, always a joy to watch. Brings so much energy onto the course.
Such a fan favorite as well. Everyone excited to have him out here. One of the newest team riders, if not the newest team riders for Tony Hawk's Birdhouse Skateboards. And oh my word, maybe take that to disaster it looked like. Hard to tell, the way he flattened out looked like he was gonna hit the deck on it.
Yeah,
so,
it looked like it could have been a board breaker if he was going to go disaster on that one. Because it was definitely way overhead.
Yeah, giving Jimmy Wilkins a run for his money with those.
Yeah, Greyson looking to maybe get up and try that tail drop again. All the boys want it. We got Jerry up there. Yeah. Loy wants it. Yeah, okay. Everyone's up there. Come on, Greyson. We know you got it. He's up on the judges' table. Everyone's got their phones out. We're excited for this. Yeah.
Having a look at it. This is actually obscene. There we go. The camera zooming out. You see just how ridiculous this is.
Oh, let's give him one more. Let's give him one more. Yeah, because that was looking good. I think he's got this.
Do you know what with Greyson? It's like he can absolutely do it. It's just getting that right pop and he's in. Like there's going to be no hesitation. If he gets that board and the weight in the right place, he's in. He's committed.
Yeah. It's just a matter of getting the right pop. Oh, going for it. Yeah. We got to give him one more.
This is the great thing about Simple Session, you know, if this was a contest like the Olympics, understandably, they'd be going, you've had your time, it's over. But Simple Session isn't kind of, under any kind of ruling or anything like that. This is just a completely vibes contest right here. The fans want to see it, the skaters all want to see it.
The medic staff are down there filming just in case they need to scrape him off the floor so they can show everyone else what happened.
Honestly, this is what he was trying. Here we go.
Here we go. He's going to make this one, though. There it is. Oh, just leaning back a little bit too much.
Nah, we've got to get one more.
Yeah, I think we should give him one more. He's very, very close. He's got the hard part figured out. Now it's just the commitment.
This is it. It's just
Space Girls excited. This whole arena is cooking right now. We're in a booth underneath here, but we can just feel the energy all the way down here. It seems like this booth is just going to collapse on top of it from everyone screaming out there.
Here we go, Greyson Fletcher finding the path, I would say less followed, but not even remotely hit by anyone else. I was saying earlier, when I came into the park and looked at the crazy things people might eye up, this wasn't even on my radar. I don't think it was for anyone other than Greyson Fletcher, who had a little look up there and went, yeah, great. Literally all he needs to do at this point is just get a little more over those front trucks, or that front truck, and he's chilling, which is insane to say when you look at this. Holding on to Delo's shoulder, coming
There it is. Oh, just coming off again.
I'm down to just keep this going. Just keep it going until he gets it done. A 59.83 is score for run number 2. No one cares about that at this point. He's going to keep the 84.16 that currently has him in 4th place. Definitely an improvement on yesterday.
I think if there's one thing that we need to see today, it is this trick. Everyone's ready.
It's just that tight transition at the bottom that's catching him out, understandably, right?
Yeah.
But if anyone can get through it,
There's a lot of commitment to lean forward on that one.
Yeah. This would be a trick for the ages if he gets it done.
Yes!
Come on, Greyson Fletcher!
There it is.
Real. That is outrageous. In my years at Cymbal Session, my first time at Cymbal Session was 2015. I have not seen anything as big as that on a skateboard at Cymbal Session. Greyson Fletcher, oh my words.
Beautifully done, beautifully done.
Not going to be on the podium today, but the people's champ. Best trick of the contest, I'm going to say. It's going to be hard to do anything more significant than that this year. Just finding the most insane drop in the park. Let's take a look at that again. Punching himself in the head before to get him hyped up. Unreal.
Who needs podium when you can go viral? After he went viral at the pool party, kick flipping into the combi pool.
Oh, that was outrageous.
Now he's just outdone himself again with this massive tail drop, riding away just so cleanly.
So many people in the Cymbal Session YouTube live chat blowing up right now. Shouts to everyone involved. Snowdog21, Yak, Velo, Ace on Fire, Travelocity, Henry, Nacho Man, Lucas. We see you all. Thanks for being involved and sharing the love. Greyson's done with Thule now. Let's see what he thinks.
Fletcher, you're absolute madman. I mean, you just went for it and you did not give up and you did not disappoint. Like, what goes through your head when you do stuff like that?
I watch a lot of bare knuckle fighting over here in Europe, and it fucking rules.
Well, thanks for the entertainment, and yeah, that was freaking epic.
And thank you, Cymbal Session. Thank you, Estonia. You guys rock.
You rock.
So that's the
Amazing.
key. If you want to do massive, big drops like that, just watch some bare knuckle fighting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the key, man. That's where I was going wrong for so many years. There we go. Wow, okay, we need to recompose ourselves. There's a contest to carry on with here.
Yeah, well, we just started off the second round of runs here in the most spectacular and awesome way that we could. So, but right now it's Diego Broest from Amsterdam, Holland, and he's getting ready to take his second ride. It's kind of tough when you're a skateboarder like this. To go after a big spectacular moment like that. I remember a few contests having to go after Bob Burnquist after he scored like a 99.9, and you're just really standing there thinking like, well, what am I going to do now? But Diego looks focused and ready to throw something down.
Yeah,
and he's got some big tricks of his own, so let's see what he's got here. Nice blunt slide on the A-frame rail, and just coming up and getting himself set up for this lip slide. Absolutely massive, flying down to the lower rail, lip sliding across, no problem.
Qualified in 14th place, currently sat in 9th, and actually maybe didn't have the run one that he would have liked. So, yeah, great to see where he could maybe end up almost losing that nose grind there. Looked like he got a bit behind it, but unbelievably managed to pull it back and, yeah, land it absolutely bolt. So, with 15 seconds left to go, let's see what he's got. That back disaster there, maybe looking at the down rail at this point. No, looking at something back.
He was looking at something before where he kind of lost his balance, but here we go. We're looking to ollie 50-50 down. That was a trick that we saw Marcelo Jimenez do in the qualifying yesterday. A little more risk, in my opinion, to go for the 50-50 on that ollie down, because you really need to put weight on there on that rail, and so you need to be real precise to get that 50-50 going. But the lip slide, no problem. Just nailed it every run. And there's that nose grind, just getting a little bit in the back seat on that.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like the lip slide is the harder one to come out of when you're gapping down onto it, but the 50 is the one you've got to be so precise to get locked in on those trucks. When you're traveling that far, it's, you know, 50-50 you think is a more basic trick on like a flat bar, but yeah, man, when you're gapping like that, there's nothing basic about it whatsoever. So Diego sticks with that 69.66. Second run score is a 63.66. Can I say as well, in the live chat, Snowdog saying, I wish Greyson was in the new Tony Hawk game. Well, do you know what? The man next to me is going to be right there. So you can enjoy playing as Rue. Ivan Federico dropping in right now, though. He's second of 2 1-minute runs, getting that flip melon back up onto the street section of the course. Blunt to pivot, and then the crook across.
Ivan's got a great run going here. Getting the crooked grind this time. Nose, ooh, just staying on the nose blunt slide and taking it over to the transition section of the park.
So are we going to see him go straight for the tray flip melon here? Yes, we are.
Oh, and he pulls it off. Yes.
So we were saying he was on a 61.33. We saw him take 2 attempts at that tray flip melon in his first run. And we were saying it's such a significant trick that get it and keep the run going, you're going to jump right up that leaderboard. And I think we're going to see a big improvement for Ivan. It's interesting, when you've got a 1-minute run, it doesn't necessarily come down to individual tricks like that, like just one really big trick, but when it's on that level of that tray flip melon there that no one else is doing, I think it is going to be a huge leap in his score.
Yeah, I think so. If anything, I think he didn't have the strongest finish after that trick, but that transfer right there, very unique. Kick flip melon, and if we're going to see the tray flip melon again, just hanging on to that. So a few little sketches there. There's a tray flip melon, just casing it slightly, but look at the technique on that, just straight onto the front foot. Little hand scrape on the way down, but definitely looking to get a higher score than the 12th place that he's sitting in right now.
Well, we'll find out what that score is in a moment. He's down with Thule at the side of the course.
We had a little chat before, and you said yourself that you're all or nothing, and this was a pretty good improvement from your first run.
I mean, I was trying to put through flip melon, was the trick that I want to put for the contest, so I'm super stoked that I did it. I mean, the course is so fun, there is so many transfers you can do, and shit you can skate, so I'm super stoked to come back here, like, let's vibe.
And we're gonna see a score in a minute. Oh, there you go, you improved it massively, congrats.
Oh, that's so super sick. Yee!
Woohoo!
So there we go, Ivan Federico not kind of getting up into those podium positions like you were saying after the tray flip melon. Yeah, it wasn't the most kind of outrageous run, but that does bump him up into the 80s, an 80.50, 8th place for Ivan Federico currently. A guy looking to massively improve. Unbelievably, sat in 15th right now because he dropped a couple of tricks in run number 1. With it all to do is Marcelo Jimenez from Chile.
Yeah, and I'd love to see him do that ollie down to 50-50 on the step down rail like he did yesterday. We just saw Diego try it. It's a really difficult trick, and yeah, he was having big problems on his first ride. Got messed up on the jump box right out of the gates. So hopefully he'll get a nice start on this run and kind of do the whole thing as he wanted to.
Yeah, 12th place qualifier yesterday. 3rd time out here at Simple Session. And we saw him drop literally the first trick, the big 360 judo in run 1. No trouble this time around though, and links it up into that massive frontside transfer as he comes around towards the bubble with the frontside 1 foot. And into that eggplant every single time, so perfectly upside down, grabbing that cope in nice and late, and then linking over into the street section.
Yeah, definitely looking like he's got a lot more rhythm this time. Nails the tray flip. Almost getting stuck on it, but just gets it. Looking to do one more pass over here. He's doing the back Smith grind. Doing the Smith grind up. And he's gonna try it right here. Oh, ollie over the rail. Say it didn't look like he had a lot of speed.
Yeah, strong. Oh, needs to get something else in this last 10 seconds.
He needs to hurry now if he's going to get that last trick in there. Definitely looking to go straight for that ollie down to 50-50. Let's get a good pump here. Straighten it up. Ollie down. Oh, not what he wanted. Ow.
I think he's okay. I think he's all right. Just a lot of impact. Never like to see people go down like that and you just wait for the moment to be like, yeah, I'm okay. Just a lot of impact.
Yeah, it's a little bit stressed. It's hard to do something like that at the end of the run. You've been skating for a minute and you are a little bit out of breath and everything. So definitely a strong ender if you do get it, but not this time, unfortunately. But we did see it yesterday, so if you need to see it, go back and check out the feed on YouTube from yesterday. Beautiful eggplant right there. Couldn't have been done any better. And there's the tray flip up the Euro gap. Smith grind up the ledge. Lots of great stuff from Marcelo right here. And there's just coming off. Ooh,
yeah,
catching
lucky.
a little bit of tailbone on there.
Lucky to be right from that, yeah. So a 45, I think we'll definitely see him improve on that. Wonder if he'll stay in 15th or go ahead of Elias Nilsson, who is actually up next and in a very similar situation to Marcelo, where run number 1 didn't go his way. So let's see what Marcelo's score is going to be. You see there, judges punching the score in.
I think we're going to see a big improvement right here. Not quite sure where we're going to see him end up at, but he did have a lot of really good stuff. The big judo 360 right out of the gates, and yeah, a bunch of other great stuff. Pat Duffy looking to get the scores in there, and yeah, just waiting for those scores to come in. They are chatting about it, and the cool thing about Simple Session is that the judges aren't just punching in a score because they're under the clock and having to do this quickly. They're, you know, taking their time. Looks like they might have a little bit of an issue here, maybe, but they are taking their time. They are talking about it and trying to figure it out. Marcelo going down and maybe get checked out. Looked like maybe he hurt his wrist a little bit on that ollie to 50-50. So luckily we got a great medic team here in Tallinn, and everyone, all the riders are safe and getting looked after if they have any issues, any injuries like that.
Shout out to everyone in the YouTube live chat on the Simple Session YouTube account right now. We are in a lot of different places right now. Rolandas saying, I like watching skate finals, some real bangers going on. Yeah, the riders are pulling out all the stops right now. If you are in that live chat and have not liked and subscribed to the account yet, please make sure you do like the feed and subscribe to the channel. On 37.9k subscribers right now. We'd love to hit 38 today if we can, so get in the mix wherever you're watching in the world right now, though. And however you're watching, whatever you're watching the feed on, thank you for being with us. Let us know where in the world you are, what time it is for you as well, because I know we've got people locked in at all different times of the day. Yeah, fill us in, let us know maybe what snacks you're tucking into as well. Maybe it's breakfast, maybe it's dinner. Elias Nilsson getting ready to drop here.
Yeah, he's looking very ready, very focused right here. Definitely looking to improve on the first run. Let's see, I don't know what the holdup is. Could be a little issue with the scores. We did get a score from Marcelo Jimenez. He moved up into 12th place with a 66.16. Ilya's in there, starting off with the alley-oop Indy. Beautifully done, 50-50 and around the bank corner. Flip Indy, so nice tricks right out of the gates.
Such a perfect flip Indy that as well, just makes it look so easy. And there's that nose blunt that he ended up a little bit underneath last time and tried to do that Indy grab and just took a savage slam, which kind of undid his whole run really. So just looking much more in the game here. He had that time for warm-up between run 1 and 2, and he looks like he's back refreshed. Crook down, that's such a steep ledge as well, so fast coming off that into the bank.
Yeah, sometimes it definitely doesn't take much to mess up your whole run. It is a massive front nose blunt that he's doing. So, and let's see if he's going to try the 540 right here. Yeah, 540 fakie. Oh, nearly gets that. I saw him do it in practice, and he really wanted it. Just looked like he went a little bit too fast, and he landed really deep on that. He almost like landed on flat.
I was wondering if he was going to hustle and force his way back in for another one right there. Tell the judges, nah, we're going back for it. But yeah,
just missing that last trick. There's that massive front nose blunt up on that big bank. Crooked grind down, super hard and really sketchy. If you get that wrong, you're just getting driven straight into the floor. And that 540 to fakie just getting away from him. Look at how low he lands on this.
It almost looks like he's gone a bit too far, a bit further than he was expecting, and that impact on landing is what throws his weight off.
Yeah, definitely picking up a little bit extra speed to make sure he gets the rotation all the way around, but unfortunately just taking him a little bit too far, and he's not able to hold the impact.
Well, hopefully an improvement on run number 1 for Elias, and he's down with Thule now.
Elias, we're so happy to have you back in town again. You've never been in the big arena before, but you did pretty well in your second run. Definitely improvement from the first one.
Definitely improvement. Missed the last one, but could have gone worse.
Well, let's see how you score. But you know what? You are a really good skateboarder at the same time. You also have a pretty impressive social presence. Oh, there you go. You ranked 9. Well done. Have you gotten any good content for your TikTok from Estonia?
Not yet. Maybe I should film something later.
Well, there's an after party, so you can always get some good content from them. Well, thanks. It was good to have you in the company.
Thank you.
No comment from Elias. You can speak to his lawyer instead if you want to get news on the after party. Right, so we take a look there at our top 6. Beaver Fleming qualified in 3rd, currently sat on an 82.50 in 6th at the moment. Hampus Wimberg on an 83.31 in 5th. Greyson Fletcher just outside the top 3, qualified 15th. He's just outside the top 3 on an 84.16. And we go to this guy, who's currently in 3rd, having a great time. He qualified in 10th, currently sat on the podium right now after an incredible run 1 with a score of 85.16. We were saying in the break, just showing, do you know what? I'm going to destroy the street section. I'm not even going to really look at the transition, and I'm going to show that my street skating could, reign victorious.
Oh, just missing the flip front blunt there, unfortunately. But incredible stuff. Sitting in 3rd place, and it'd be amazing to see that score hold and keep him on podium, but we've got a lot of great skateboarders coming up still. Ooh, doing the late shove it, front board, and trying to shove it out again. And this is what I like about people when they fall sometimes in these things. You've already got a great run behind you. It's like you can try some of the stuff and really showcase to the world what type of skateboarder you are, what tricks you've got in your bag that you might not necessarily normally do in a contest run, like that late shove it to front board, shove it out.
So, Qualifier gonna take his first run score, and he's gonna sit and hope that no one improves on that 85.16, because if they don't, he's on the podium. There's that textbook flip back lip. But yeah, just was in that beautiful position. Run 1 was good, and he could just try and step it up for run number 2. So you saw there, he was going for that flip front blunt, maybe looking for that shove out of that late shove front board. He was just trying to see what he could do to kind of take things up the next level, because he was only, less than 2 points behind Danny Leon. So if he could step it up, maybe he could bump himself into 2nd place, but he is going to sit with that run 1 score after scoring a 51.66. So we move now to our 9th place qualifier, Mr. Dan Woolley, brother of Kieran Woolley. But like we were saying yesterday, skates in a very different way. So this side of the course would be right up Kieran's alley.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Dano had a tough time setting it off, and just didn't get the transfer on the box jump. But hopefully we'll get it cleaned up this time and get a nice start to the run. Looks much better, and he's off to the races, getting back over into the tech section where he's really going to shine now.
Yeah, literally. So uses 10 seconds at the start of his run to go, I'm going to tick that box at the transition side of the park, and then I'm coming over here to show you what I've got on the street. 270 lip, doing a great job of that. Okay, there's the front tail up as well, coming back round. So all of this section kind of snowboard inspired. It is big and it is steep. There's the big gap to back lip. That gap, like almost 2/3 of the rail by the looks of things too.
Flip front side board slide, straight into the Smith grind, but unfortunately doesn't quite get it. And you really need to have quick feet on those that little section right there.
Yeah, it is very compact. I think it was Julian Agliardi was saying it. He's like, it's kind of compact, it's fast, it's sketchy, but he was enjoying it. A lot of the guys out there loving it. So Dan dropping a trickle 2 again. So probably not going to be the score that he's hoping for. Qualified in 9th yesterday and currently sat in 15th. Going to see if that's an improvement. He's still, his 55 is away off Simon Gerber in 14th, who had a 64.33. And again, is someone that wants to improve. Simon, 5th place qualifier. So definitely not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, we're getting into the top 8 now. So we've got Victor coming up, and these are obviously the best guys from yesterday. So most likely we'll see some shuffling around in the top spots. And you know, we got Beaver looking to step up and do something more. We got Hampus looking to step up and do something more. And of course, Euro and Victor coming up right now.
Yeah, don't take your eyes off it. Dan is down with Thule right now, though.
Daniel, you are a proper street ripper, and you know, we have so many park skaters here. You were definitely going for the street park. What's your opinion of the course?
The course is really sick, unique. It's got a bit of everything, so it's super fun.
You know, you're a really good skater, but so is your brother. Like, how much, everyone knows your brother as well. Like, how much do you guys skate together?
When he's at home every day, but he's traveling quite a lot, so sometimes.
Well, your score is in. You definitely improved a bit, and we hope you come back in the next years.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Daniel.
Yeah, Dan, part of the Tanabata crew out here.
I was down there in Australia skating with them two together just about 2 weeks ago, so they definitely skate together, them two, and what a great pair. They're lovely boys.
They both rip as well. It must be quite like firing you up to be skating with those guys as well, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, amazing. Another guy that you sometimes ride with?
Yes.
In
Victor.
Copenhagen too, Victor Sommonday. Coming in with that Indy 3. If I'm not mistaken, he dropped that in run number 1, right? Did he come off the back of that? No,
he got it.
I am thinking of Simon Gerber. Apologies. So there we go. Victor making it happen, linking it up, bringing so much speed. Yeah, the nose grab 3. Oh! Just coming off that.
Just hanging up on the 360 over the volcano. Yeah, the heel flip Indy is the one that got him on the first run.
Yes, it was.
Victor definitely looking to still throw some big maneuvers. He's got a lot of different stuff that he can do. So just getting his nose grind done. Back nose blunt right here. Coming down. Approaching the wall ride down here. Crooked grind up. Beautifully done. And looking to get back into the big section, maybe spinning a 540 right here. Nope. Big judo body jaw. Steel fish on the Marseille hip. He's going to run out of time right here. He could give it one more. Go on, Victor. Not the run he was looking for, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, sadly not for Victor. Qualified 8th, currently sat in 10th. Be interesting to see if it's an improvement. Didn't fall on the same things again, but did have a fall in there. That's such a nice front side there as well. Tweaking that out. That nose grind off the hip as well. It's crazy to do that at high speed, but yeah, that one maybe just saw he was coming up a bit short.
Yeah, he's
on that nose grab 3. Because he was, I mean, the trick looked perfect. It was literally just the distance he was traveling, maybe just not enough, and he knew could try and hang on to this, but I'm probably going to eat it. So yeah, smart move. Love that though, the judo jar.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what you'd technically call it, but we'll go with it. Judo
to body jar.
Judo to body jar.
Dixon not looking super psyched.
Yeah.
65 on run 2. So sticking with his first run, unfortunately.
Still though, top 10 out here at Cymbal Session in a highly competitive field. A look again at our standings. Our top 3 does not change. In fact, our top 6 does not change since we last looked at it. Julian Agliardi, though, our next rider in. Again, a rider who didn't really have the run number 1 that he was hoping for. Still, though, scored an 81.93. Took kind of like an uncharacteristic fall. Kind of looked as shocked as we were about him falling. So hopefully in run number 2, cleaning it up and getting a full pull And we might see him up in that top 6, shaking things up a little bit. There's that gap up to nose grind. That gap off the driveway up onto that pyramid rail is a lot higher than it looks.
Here he comes to that nose blunt slide. That's the one that was giving him problems in the first run. No problem here, though.
You see how much he stomped that. That's why he was so shocked that he dropped it. The flip back lip 2 into the backsmith down. Great start.
Combo right there. Such cool combo. Smith grind down.
Going for the lesser scene, looks like a sugarcane grind that he was doing. You rarely see people doing that. See the hurricanes more. Sugarcane, very unique, but yeah, he's hustling to stay in.
Ollie biggie back lip. I think he's getting tech there, high up on the rail. There's the lip slide as well. Gapping out to lip slide.
So this is where we've talked about the judges not marking down falls. Obviously, he lost a tiny bit of time, but he managed to hustle and just get straight back in it. Lining up nicely to, we'll just call that a dismount on the jump box.
Yeah, kickflip dismount. Not the run he was looking for second time around either, but I still think that was a pretty strong run. Even with some falls, he had a lot of great stuff in there. The gap to lip down the big rail, down the double kink rail. And no spunt slide was clean this time. He got the nollie, biggie, back lip, and all kinds of other good stuff.
Yeah, likewise. Feels like he did turn it up a bit. It'll be interesting to see what the judges think, but considering he had that one fall on his first run, I think the jump box, you could maybe say, was after time. We'll see what the judges think on that. I mean, the buzzer had gone, but he was definitely going for it. So don't know what the judges will make of that. That right there, a crazy trick if he could have got that. You rarely see people doing that, the nollie back lip, but he did on run number 1. Get an 81.93 despite falling on that nose blunt. So maybe we will, with this one, see him step into the top 6. Definitely increased the technical level of riding in run number 2 and does increase an 83. So bumps Beaver Fleming out of the top 6. Beaver on an 82.5. But Beaver definitely someone looking to improve on run number 1. Feels like he came out with, feels insane to say, with some of the tricks he was doing, maybe a bit of a safety run, but we know what Beaver can do to turn up that level of riding. So I think that was a bit of strategy to get a good score on the boards and then see if he can break into that top 3. First time ever for Beaver Fleming if he places on the podium at Simple Session today.
Same for Euro, first time at Simple Session. And he had a great first run going. Just kind of missed his crooked grind across the flat bar, but looking strong right here, really going full speed, just getting his line off a little bit right there. Backside air disaster.
That's interesting.
Changing it up a little bit. I think he meant to do the 540, but knew he was a little bit short on speed. Just not really what he wanted. I don't think this is a bad run still. I think he should stick with it, give it his all, and I think he's still going to get a good score. That's the backside ollie to tail. Get the K grind this time. There it is. Still got time to do a bunch of stuff and come back over for the 540 the second time around. And here he goes. He's going to come down right here. Maybe go for that 5 over here. There it is.
So stomped. You heard the wheels slap back onto the ramp. It's going to be interesting. I don't know that he's looking at an improvement on his score. That flip fakie might have been a nice little addition at the end.
I think he'll get a better score, but definitely not the run he was looking for.
No.
A little bit of a shame that you know, he did it so beautifully in the first run, the ollie up to the little tiny quarter pipe up on the tall part of the course. But look at that beginning though. Big kick flip indie, massive frontside air right up into the corner, and
that was kind of where he lost that speed as well off that frontside air.
Yeah, he got thrown off a little bit. Backside ollie, tail up on the wall. K grind. Well done, Euro, and there's the 540.
So good.
Yeah, he's got a good one. Lands a little low, able to squat it out. Just a little hand drag there, just for style.
I kind of like the hand drag though, kind of surfing it out. Let's see what Euro thinks of run number 2 down with Thule.
Euro, so your first run didn't go as planned. Second one was definitely better. What do you think yourself?
こけちゃったけど。
You failed the second time also, but maybe better.
There's so many great Japanese skaters coming, and also BMXers that we need to have a translator on site for that. But hey, we're so happy to have all of you here. Super fun to watch you, and I hope you come back next year.
Thank you so much.
And there you go, you scored. You did improve a little bit. Well done.
So, okay, a small improvement for Yura Nagahara. Unfortunately qualified in 6th, but 12th is going to be the best he can do today. A guy who may be able to drop him down one more place is Simon Gerber. Had an uncharacteristic fault on the Indy 3, qualified in 5th. We were saying he had a long wait yesterday after smashing it in heat number 1 in Jam 1. Oh no, just dropping that Indy 3 again. Oh, that's a tough break for Simon, and it is going to be tough for him to kind of really achieve his full potential today. So gutting, because we saw him so solid on that. But let's see what he can do. The hurricane down the handrail, a great way to get back in. Nice to see him just shake off, you know, the disappointment there and get back into the street section.
Yeah, I think sometimes when you have a section of the course that you know is not your expertise, and you're opening with a big trick like the Indy 360, you messed it up on the first run, it's definitely going to be sitting in your head for the second run, and unfortunately it just messes him up on the second go as well. Very unfortunate, because yesterday we really saw a lot of good stuff from Simon. So
I think that's a borrowed board for him right there as well, because he's lost his down on the side of the bike. Yeah. Oh, so gutted for Simon. He was so stoked to have qualified in 5th place. Not going to be an improvement on run 1. I'll be very surprised. He did score a respectable 64.33 in run 1. Yeah, it was Danny Leon's boards. Oh, it's such a shame. He was so locked in on those yesterday. I don't know what's happened to him today. That though, wow, such a standout trick at the finals. That hurricane down there. It's not an easy trick on a flat bar, let alone to do it down a handrail on demand like that. And then
definitely a high risk trick.
And that's where he lost the boards as well. Narrowly avoiding the camera down there by the looks of things. But yeah, 14th, I think, going to be the best position for Simon Gerber today.
Got Hampus Winberg coming up. So another guy's looking to improve and try to get onto that podium spot. Currently sitting in 5th. So let's see what he's going to get up to. I feel like he's got a lot more to give in this contest today.
Yeah, Hampus qualified 4th, currently sat in 5th. And you could argue that's because Greyson Fletcher's pulled a blinder and moved from 15th up to 5th today, up to 4th today, sorry. So Hampus just sitting outside that top 4. And we know as well, Hampus, having dropped a trick, still got an 83.31. Is he opening up with that varial flip Indy, which he tucks the knee in on as well. Gets the varial into the transfer flip Indy. Oh man,
massive
the size of that
jump.
body jump. That is such a scary trick. I mean, I've never done one, but I can only imagine.
Yeah, definitely a trick that's got a high hang-up factor, a risk factor. Nice ollie 1 foot, coming beautifully over into the tech section of the course. That was where he got messed up on the first run on that 180 up. Barley grind. Oh, a little body varial, late shove it back D. Looking to come back over onto the big quarter over here. It's going to be 540, landing very low, but still managing to hang on. Amazing backside boneless, John Magnuson style. Beautiful.
That is outrageous. Yeah, shouts to John Magnuson, what a legend. But Hampus right there getting a much better run done than run number 1. So what is this gonna do?
I think we're gonna have a new Swede on the podium.
Yeah, I think you might be right. So Christopher Coffey Kroon is in 3rd at the moment. Looking at the leaderboard, things are actually really quite tight. he could make quite a leap here. Greyson Fletcher on an 84.16. Christopher on an 85.16. Danny Leon on an 86.83. So you think maybe he bumps out Kofi Kroon. Does he bump down Danny Leon?
It's tough to say.
It's a tough call.
I think so, but I'm not a judge, so we'll see how they see it. But I think it's definitely going to be a big score for Hampus.
Yeah, impressive if we don't see him on that podium. Let's see how hyped he is after that run with Thule.
Hampus, I mean, you're an Olympic park finalist, and it shows. Definitely improvement from the first run. Let's talk to you about your second run.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Landed a full run, and I can't complain about anything, but it's fun to be here in Estonia, and it's nice vibes.
So what do you think? Do you think you're going to score enough to be on the podium?
That's totally up to the judges. Oh, holy...
Oh, wow! Amazing! There you go! What are your emotions now?
Not really much. Just did what I wanted, a little less than I wanted, but thank you very much. Yeah.
Amazing, well done. Let's see how the rest of the comp goes.
Wow, a big shake-up. We were being conservative, saying, you know, maybe isn't going to go ahead of Danny Leon. He goes ahead of the whole field. Issei Sakurai, who we kind of thought after run one might be looking a bit untouchable. Hampus Wimberg goes one better into the 90s, the only rider to do so. You see Issei kind of stood there, contemplating. Cool, calm and collected still, but probably just going, okay, I've got to step it up again.
Yeah, Hampus's run was really strong. I'm not going to disagree with that score.
No.
It was really just fire out of the gates. And yeah, well done, Hampus. And he kept the energy going throughout the whole run. Finished it off with a nice cool trick like a backside bonus transfer. Really well done.
Okay.
Beaver's in here.
Yeah.
Kickflip Indy. Transferring over the hip.
Do you know what I was going to say? That was something we were saying was maybe missing from run one that the judges didn't give him a higher score on, was not flipping his board, just opens with that flip Indy. Like, there we go, have some of that. So that strategy maybe to get a solid score on the board. We could see if Beaver can make it happen. Him jump right up here. But yeah, needs to get into this street section and link it up.
Yeah, and he's got the Beaver flip as well to end the run. So, yeah, I think Beaver's looking to definitely... Oh, he's got the kickflip up, the big Euro gap. That was amazing. Well done.
Do you know what? Beaver actually has such a consistent kickflip as well. He skates the mini mega setup. Is it in Encinitas? That kind of setup, the like, I can't remember what they were calling it. It was like almost like a border cross course, but he just kickflips into the roll-in.
Yeah, the San Clemente. And there's the Beaver flip.
There we go.
And
Amazing.
the 540 to finish it off.
So there we go. Do you know what? Beaver, as we say, stepping up. Beaver flip into 540. He is amped. He knows he's stepped up a lot. Is that going to be enough to bump Danny Leon entirely out of the top three ahead of his final run? An 86.83 is what Beaver needs to get into that position.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was expected to come out, but I think really maybe what's going to send this score to the next level was the kickflip up the Euro gap, because we haven't really seen a lot of people doing flip tricks up that gap. A few guys doing kickflips yesterday. Saw Jake Wooten do a tray flip up it in practice, but yeah, really amazing stuff from Beaver. I think he's going to link it right here. There's the kickflip up.
It was so good as well.
Yeah.
It was so good. Like, you know, transition skaters can often get called out for, you know, how their flip tricks look and stuff. That was great. So there we go, that Beaver flip, and then bang, straight into that 540. Absolutely crushes it over that hip, and you can just see on his face the pure emotion from Beaver Fleming, a guy who brings so much energy every time he's out skating. And let's see if he's bringing that energy down by Thule right now.
Beaver, the end of this skate comp is getting so intense. I mean, everyone is just perfecting their runs and getting just better and better. Look, give us some of your energy.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm just here to enjoy the ride aboard and praise the Lord. Yee! Hallelujah. That's what we're here to do. Life is a gift, and it's just beautiful to experience it here in Estonia. All the skating that's gone down, this is what life's about.
Absolutely. And let's see how you score. What do you think how you did? Because Hampus the massive jump up. Let's see how you do.
Hampus threw down and it inspired me to go get a little uncomfortable and try some new stuff. So stoked it worked out. I never tried 5 in the hip, so pumped to get that down, and yeah, stoked to be here.
Well, you're ranked 7, but I mean, you pulled on such an amazing show for us, and thank you so much. Always a joy to have you in a simple session.
All right.
There you go. Everyone is booing, so there you go. At least you're a crowd favorite, so you're winning.
Hey, I mean, I thought we were going to see a bit more of a jump up than that too. I think he deserved a bit more of a jump up. Jerry Gurney still giving him Greyson Fletcher saying #1 still. Whoa, yeah.
Yeah, I think
feels tough.
Yeah, I think the judges could have hooked him up a little bit more than that, but yeah, I mean, they're the ones down there with the clipboards and putting the scores in the machine. So that's the way it is going to be.
The crowd's making their opinions known on that, though. Crowd behind him, a real fan favorite, and another fan favorite is this man, Mr. Danny Leon, 2-time champion of simple session. But I was saying earlier, he's never won in the arena setup. We've been in some kind of smaller venues for the past few years, doing things a little differently, but we're back for the 25th anniversary, and I'm sure Danny would love to add a gold medal in the arena to his collection.
Yeah.
How ridiculous is that to say?
Well, he's definitely getting podium, sitting on 3rd place right now. Nice front side board slide through the corner. Love that nice big stalefish there. The finger flip knee to tail. Danny Leon, classic. Boned out nollie over the spine.
Love that.
Yeah.
The nose blunt reaver as well. It's just something a little bit different. It's just another way, rather than just rolling up, just to go, okay, here's a little something. It's not going to be this high scoring trick of the run. It just shows the judges like he's really thinking about how you work this course. Nose grind there, getting a bit tiptoes on the way out, but recovering. Something Danny Leon is great at, recovering from a sketchy moment. There's that feeble grind. Hustling because he knows he wants to get back to the jump box to finish. Dropping in to the Red Bull bank and gets that flip indie to finish. Links it up, he wants to go. He wanted to go for that nose manny. I'm not sure where the nose manny was going to go. Maybe back into the bowl corner, but it was after time anyway. He was kind of in that sweet spot where if he got it, the judges would have probably counted it, but you know, it's not a bail, and it was after time. So
yeah, for sure.
An improvement on the 86.83, do you think, Rune?
He might get a small improvement, but I doubt he's going to move up on that podium. I think he's going to have to settle for 3rd place, but yeah, you never know. But definitely a great run from Danny, and with the injuries coming into this, broken ribs, it's never easy when you're coming in injured. And like he said in the interview with Tully, he's here to have fun, and it looks like he did just that.
There we go, there's that nose blunt reaver. One of my favorite tricks out here in the finals. I think undeniably best trick of the finals. Greyson's bomb drop still. That huge pressure ollie off the railing. If you weren't with us for that and you can rewind, please do, because that was the most outrageous thing I've maybe ever seen at Simple Session, I'm going to say right now. Bringing the heat to the 25th anniversary. Danny Leon making it happen. Does get that small improvement. Your prediction was absolutely right, Rune. An 87.48, but keeps 3rd place. So as we move into our 1st place qualifier, Issei Sakurai currently sat in 2nd. He's guaranteed 2nd as the only rider left to go. But 2nd is where he finished last year, and I'm sure he'd like to finish 1st.
Yeah. And Hampus, I feel, had a stronger run. It's going to be hard for Issei to prove, but he's got a lot more, I think, to give. And the question is whether he's going to be able to find that flow and just really bring it out and step it up. But he looks focused, doesn't look too worried. Yeah, let's see.
You know, we were saying earlier as well what he's still got in the locker to bring. And that right there, we see a switch up of him ollieing into the bank. So that is a big kind of gnarly move to kick things off already. There we go, the grab there. We know he's got the body varial 5 as well. So he can definitely step up. And he's going to have to. Hampus has kind of forced his hand on this one. If he wants to win it, he's got to do something more than run #1, which was already outrageous. So there we go. I think we saw him do just a regular ollie up. Yeah, he's gone into the blunt slide as well. Yeah, making more happen on the street section. 16 years old. It is ridiculous to see this standard of riding coming from him. Where's he going from here?
Here comes the big 540. It's going to be a varial.
Yes,
big varial 540.
Go.
Into the frontside 3, casing the landing a little bit. Getting the big late shove it, disaster body varial, if you will.
I am shocked.
Same trick that Hampus did. Yeah.
What are the judges doing with this room? This is outrageous. I was just literally, sorry, you didn't hear me talk, but my jaw hit the floor seeing him do that. Late shove to disaster. Outrageous. Just to say as well, in the Simple Session live chat, the poll has Issei Sakurai, the fans thinking at 33%, he's going to take the win out here. Oh, is it going to be a bigger score than Hampus on a 91.11? I think he's done everything he can. He's given himself a real fighting chance right there, Rune.
Yeah, he definitely stepped up and improved on a few different things, like the slob air we just saw, really poking it out. Beautiful nose bone on that. And there's the big varial, body varial 5. And he also did the ollie into the big steep bank. To start it off. That frontside 360 there, though, did case the landing a lot. That one's an improvement. We saw Hampus do the exact same trick, but on the lower quarter pipe up on the street section. So it's a really tough call. I may be biased because I'm from Scandinavia, but my money is on Hampus still, but we'll see. I really think that was a very energetic run, but yeah, we'll see.
I mean, seriously, I have all the top competitors here, so we don't know who won. What do you guys think? Who's going to take the win?
Japan.
So let's see what the judges are scoring, but this has been such an intense competition. Oh! There you go! Go. Congratulations, everyone. And we have our winner, Hampus Wimberg. Hampus, I mean, are you surprised, or did you know what you were doing when on the second run?
I was just like improvising a little bit on my run, but super happy it just came through, and like he just killed it. Danny killed it. Everyone else from Scandinavia and everybody else. So it was a great weekend, and yeah, let's just have fun.
So what is your overall perception of Simple Session? Because you've been here before. The last time I saw you, I think you were like this high. So what's your whole emotion about Simple Session?
It's one of the most the best contests throughout the years. I missed last year, unfortunately. It's sick to be just like I don't know what to say, but it's sick to be in arena again. I watched it on YouTube a lot of years when Liam Pace won it and everybody else. So yeah, it's awesome.
Amazing. Congrats once again, and give it up to Hampus. Woohoo!
Thank you.
Wow, Rune, what did we just witness, man? That battle between Hampus and Issei at the end, insane.
Absolutely unbelievable. I can't believe what I just saw. I mean, Issei really stepping up and just bringing everything, massive slob airs with a nice big nose bone and everything. It was really good, but in the end, it was Hampus. Hampus had more energy. It was just incredible. Came out 3 big tricks right out of the gate and finished it off with a beautiful backside boneless. I thought he was the man today.
Yeah, let's just talk about this progression that Hampus has been on as well as a rider who's just been coming up over the last few years. This just kind of feels like part of the journey for him now, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just from the start of qualifying for the Olympics and everything, getting into the Olympics, doing the finals there, and you know, just moving on. He's a young guy who's just got a lot ahead of him.
What do you make of Issei Sakurai as well? I mean, a guy who we thought might get position 1 today, was going to take that top spot, but yeah, kind of getting pushed out. It's his second time at Simple Session and 2 silver medals for him so far. He must be hyped on that at least.
Oh, I thought he did a really good job today, and the skating was amazing. That body varial 5 there at the end was just pure energy, gnar, just staying on, and feet were kind of maybe not in the perfect position, but still managed to put it down, and I thought there was great energy in his run.
We can see right now as well our third place finisher, Danny Leon. Let's talk through some of these highlights, Rune.
Yeah, Danny had a lot of great stuff, just getting all over the course, doing what Danny does, you know, it's just always amazing. Big flip indies, and yeah, I mean, I love the skating, the finger flip lean details, and there's just so much cool stuff in there, and getting really tricky.
We mentioned Issei as well, making it happen in both of his runs today, but still just finishing in second. We see there that body varial 5. Wow, the amplitude on that, Rune.
Yeah, big amplitude, big frontside 360 right there. And yeah, finishing off with this body varial back D, super sick.
Yeah, such a great trick, and great to see all the other skaters absolutely buzzing on that. But there we have the highlights of our winner today. Here's how we made it happen. Sweden's Hampus Wimberg with that varial flip indie over the box. Just blow it up right now.
Yeah, Bali grind. He had really good use of the course, had the big transfers, 540s. I mean, this was the full package today, I think, and well done, Hampus. Happy for you, man, it's great. And there's that backside bonus. I think that was an ode to John Magnuson right there.
So, Rune, first time out of Simple Session, live up to your expectations, mate?
Oh, super hyped to be here. Definitely want to come back, and yeah, let's do it again next year.
Yeah, man, well, we'd love to have you, and I'm delighted to hand down now to Dave Duncan and Christian Eyer for the awards.
Hey, thanks, James. Thanks, Rune Glipberg. What a treat to have Rune Glipberg, superstar, here with us at Simple Session once again. And hey, Christian, what an amazing show right there. What do you say, Estonia? Let's make some noise. We got the best Estonia coming up first.
Kallid Eesti inimesed, iga-aastane tava on välja anda parim eestlane ja see aasta rulatamises LHV on välja andnud parima eestlase auhinna. Palun teeme suure aplausi Meelis Ermile!
Yeah, where's he at? Is he out here today? Does he know he's got this award?
Meelis?
He's up there on the second floor in the cheap seats. No, he's hanging out with the real people. No, here he is. He's coming.
I can see him coming here.
Up in the riders section there is what it was. We're just joking.
He has won this 3 times in a row,
Hey,
so he doesn't care.
You know what, to this guy, he used to come here as a kid and watch the Simple Session and dream of me. Man, I want to be a skateboarder. It looks fun. To live your dream and be in this thing, I really like this guy. He's an amazing skater.
Come on, Tallinn!
Congratulations, man. Really stoked for you. Wow. Come on up. Hey, get up on here.
Ja see on parim eestlane siin Simple Sessioni 3 aastat järjest, Meelis Erm.
Aitäh kõigile. Näeme järgmine aasta.
Yeah, whatever he said. All right, who do you got next?
Now we're gonna go to the top 6 of Simple Session 2025. Please, let's make a round of applause for the 6th place, Julian Aguilarde!
2 days ago, Julian said he was hurt. I'm like, how bad are you? He's like, I can't even skate right now. The fact that he powered his way through the rounds yesterday to get in the finals here, powered through, I think he's pretty stoked just to be up in the mix right here in the top 6. Julian Aguilarde, where are you at?
Hey, Julian!
He's somewhere here. All right, let's keep it moving anyways. Where's my man Greyson Fletcher? Top 5. Superstar of the day with that big drop. Greyson, come on out here. Where are you at? Julian Aguilarde, Greyson Fletcher. Here comes Greyson. Come on up, buddy. What do you say, crowd? Make some noise for Greyson Fletcher. Just Hey, I gotta ask you real quick, how gnarly was that drop for you?
Hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, it was super gnarly. I was looking at it a bunch earlier the whole time I've been here, and I wanted to do that, and I'm glad I did.
20
friends, and you guys were letting me skate after the time, and I'm stoked, so yeah.
One of the best tricks ever in the history of this arena. Congratulations. That's like 20 feet. I don't know what it is, like 5 meters or something, 6 meters. I don't know, something crazy. 7 meters almost, six something, whatever. Congratulations, Greyson Fletcher. Top 5 right there. Who you got next?
Okay. On the 4th place we have from, please Please make some noise for Christopher Kroon!
Every year this guy's out here ripping it. Congratulations getting up in there. You want to...
Thank you, Estonia, and the crowd for everything. Really good energy here.
There you go. You're welcome. All right. Who we got next? Oh, my man Dan Leon. Where's Dan Leon? He's up on the podium once again. Come on up. Where's Julian Aguilardi? Did he ever show up?
There he is. Last year's winner still in the podium on the third place against Tallinn. Let's make some noise for Danny Leon.
This is my friend on Instagram right here.
Third place here at Simple Session, but that is not it. The second place also goes to the last year's second place. Please, let's make some noise from Japan, Issei Sakurai!
Five times on the podium for you for sure. Fine. Issei, congratulations. Nice, nice, nice. He was numbered last year. It was Danny first, Issei second. So now we got things up on top. And the number one kid coming on top. Oh, Julian. Come on up, Julian. Julian Aguilardi. Where is the stuff for what was fifth place? Sixth place. Sixth. Where's sixth? Here we go. Turn around, Julian. Face the crowd. There you go. Right there. Let's hear for Julian Aguilardi, the winner 2 years ago, second place last year. He's a little bit injured, but I think he did a real fine job out here.
Thank you, everybody. It means a lot.
All right, here. Just come kick it with Greyson, I guess, if you guys want. Hoppus, come on up. You're number one.
Tallinn, Estonia. This guy did a perfect run. Ran all over the course, did kickflip in this, did everything he needed to win Simple Session. Simple Session 2025 champion, Hampus Windberg!
Also, I got to remember Greyson Fletcher did a big rail yesterday for the street handrail. Hampus, can you please tell us a little winning speech?
Thank you very much, everybody. Danny, what do you think?
You skate amazing, man. I gotta say.
No, you skate amazing. Everybody skates amazing. All right, thank you, everybody. I'm stoked, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Estonia.
Oh, yeah, he's super happy. All right, hey, one more time. Let's hear it for the winner. Simple Session Skateboarding, one more time. One more time, let's hear it for the winners. There we go, there we go. Get in there, Yarmo. Yeah, one more time, let's hear it for skateboarding.